The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Alrighty.
What a way to start an episode.
Oh my god. But yeah.
Welcome everybody.
Hey, don't do Victor's job, Jordy.
Well, somebody's got to do it because he's away from camera.
Well, here's the thing, though. Victor's the
And
boss.
here's the thing, though. Listen, we need to be respectful.
What?
We got to be respectful hosts and say hello.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Now say hello.
Hey, will you
There he is.
Damn.
No,
There he is.
Say hi to the viewers. No, don't do that. No. Oh God, this is
Bite his
Hi,
balls
doggy.
off.
This is
Hi,
fucking
doggy.
trouble here. He has the fucking.
Bite his balls off, dog.
Oh God. Oh God. No.
Where's he going?
Where's the Frenchie going?
Come on. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Anyway, let's look at the chat real quick because I need my iPad.
Yeah,
Here.
let's see what we
Here.
got here.
Fuck. Oh fuck. Come on. Look. Oh, look. You look at the viewers.
No, but you Yeah, got him. Bite his nuts off. Bite his nuts off.
Oh shit. Oh come on. This is going really badly.
He loves
Hurry
you.
up. Bite him. Sick him. Bite him. Biting Victor's nuts off.
Let me go. It's my friend. Oh.
Jesus, Jordy.
Jesus. Oh. Oh.
Aw, we didn't get to see him bite his nuts off.
He didn't do
Oh.
anything wrong, Jordy.
What the?
Oh, yes he did. Yes he did.
No, he didn't.
Like seriously.
No, he didn't.
I think he scratched me. Oh my.
Oh, well, you know what? You're gonna need you need to get your rabies shot then.
Oh my God. No, and not like rabies. He
What does
scratched me.
rabies
He
have to
didn't
do with-
bite me?
He looks like he's having rabies. He's going like
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't sound like Hammy from Over the Hedge. Come on.
Oh my God.
Speaking of which, speaking of which,
I was only trying to show you off to my friends. I was showing off to everybody. I thought you'd be cute, but to be
Speaking
a
of,
friend to you.
of which we
No,
did that
you
review last
scratched
year.
me and be chaotic,
Yes, he did.
mean, bad
And,
boy.
okay, so we got Hunter, we got Jose, we got Hades, we got Soren, Emo. Yeah, only 8 people watching. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, only 5 people chatting. So
So I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try it again.
no. Oh my God, Jesus, help me.
Take 2
Come here.
Anyways,
and exit.
Oh, I gotta say this. Welcome to our 68th episode where we go with Moon. Here he goes.
I
again.
remember that. There's a doggy.
Oh, you a good doggy. Oh, good doggy. Oh, look at that little face. Oh, pushy.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Oh, big yawn. Big
He's
yawn.
tired.
Oh.
Put him down, Victor. Let him go to sleep. Oh my God. Can somebody inoculate me, please?
Boy. Oh. All right, I let you go now. Come on.
Such a good
Oh
dog.
my God, you people in the chat, don't be going for that. Oh, like come on, he's just doing that to win you guys over.
Oh my God. What the hell?
Nice
just
job. Hold on, I'll wait.
Oh my god, that clearly fucking backfired.
Nice job winning brownie points.
Yeah, winning bounty boy. What? I wanted to show my dog.
You're
what's
getting
wrong with
people
that?
going like, oh, because you're kissing your dog.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Wait. How many times have you kissed a dog?
How many times kiss the dog? A lot.
I kiss my dog too.
Man, you.
What?
And Jared, what about you?
I kiss my dog every time I see her on Sunday when I visit
Animal
parents.
lovers! We have animal lovers! Oh my god!
I kiss my cat all the time.
Anyway,
that,
we got.
buddy?
Oh, Chuck, how are you doing? So I just introduced us by saying, "Welcome to episode 68," where we go with Moon.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. So
Love
I
you,
gotta
this
really.
I know.
I really gotta like readjust myself real fast because oh my goodness, he was literally just. It's almost like I was like in The Exorcist Believer, but if it was a good movie.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, well, the thing is, in order for you to love The Exorcist, you have to be a believer. So.
But here's the thing: I already love the original Exorcist. I don't like the new one, which is called The Exorcist Believer. I don't believe in Believer.
Yeah, go to episode 51.
Oh, in that case, what would happen if Justin Bieber was in it and it'd be called The Exorcist Believer?
Fuck that shit.
jeez.
That's my boy.
I wonder
Jose,
how
nice.
Justin Bieber will make in a cameo.
By the way, Jose, it's not Moo, it's Moon.
Yeah.
Cow.
Get it right.
Oh wait, no, I should probably. Oh, shit, I should have probably done a fucking clip from fucking Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Cow, cow.
Okay,
But yeah,
Victor,
anybody,
if you show that clip, hold on, Jordy. If you show that clip, you're gonna give me PTSD all over again.
That's like
Emo-
the only
Emo
part
just
was actually
referenced
kind of
last
fucking
week.
Funny.
Emo referenced last week asking if anybody watched last week's episode, and I hope everybody did because I think the viewer count was something, but
it was pretty high.
Yes.
Let me have a look in terms of our view count. I think we've been stable these past couple of weeks, but let me just see. Final total right now is at 213 in terms of viewership.
Nice.
yeah, I see it too, and yeah.
Yeah, it's at 213. That's not too bad. We've been
Bad
over
Boys
over
for
the
Life is
200s.
the best one, says Jose.
Huh?
No. Jose just said Bad Boys for Life is the best.
Oh yeah, the trailer for the fourth movie came out today. And it actually looked pretty damn good. It actually looked good. And
Yes, it does.
maybe it might be better than the third movie, which I also consider to be the best Bad Boys movie. I don't know.
Oh, you weren't here last week, Hades, then you missed one hell of a show.
Oh,
Well,
dude, you.
by the
missed
way,
out so
first off, I gotta say this again. To one of my, one of my triple B's, best black brothers, Justin Williams. Happy birthday to you once again.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You don't sound very enthusiastic, Jared.
Happy birthday! I said it, but then I said it at the same time as William, and so I just quietly said it. Happy birthday!
Oh wow! I didn't realize that we
Oh
said
my
at the same
God.
time.
You
Yeah.
stole it from.
I'll be remaining out of the episode this week. Don't worry. Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Jesus.
Yeah, sure you will, asshole.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see about that. So I guess we
I'm a
shall
god.
get
Gods
going.
need sleep. Actually, Hades isn't like. I mean, I think Hades was a different kind of deity. I don't think he was ever referred to as a god.
But in terms of what
Sing
hap-
happy birthday like Chef. Okay. Happy birthday to the bastard. 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 There.
Oh God.
Oh,
So
jeez.
so there you go. I guess I have nothing more to say. So I guess I'm going to start.
Wow.
I'm gonna let Jared start. I don't think he's ever started in a while.
Yeah, I haven't started in a while.
Damn.
I'll let you
We're going
start,
into
Jared.
topics early. I mean, we just hit the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, I know. We didn't. even have like any like introductory things or
Because
crazy
I got
stuff
something to
happen.
Oh wait, maybe I do. Maybe I do. I'm gonna take
Damn!
that back.
You just had to. We had to say something.
Yeah, you just had to fucking say something. So, in
This
terms
comes from a
of,
guy who wanted to show us Frenchie.
I guess I should talk about what's going on with this movie that I heard about, which is a horror film.
Which one?
It's called Late Night with the Devil. By the way, the devil's not in the movie. That's the name, just the title. It's just the title of the movie.
Oh, so Chayton is in the movie. Okay.
Because I want to mention this because apparently, first and foremost,
He
I heard
used
it's
to
a very
call
good
himself
movie.
that because my mom used to call him that when he was a rival.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah, it's
apparently
true.
With this movie,
It's damn true.
With this movie, I heard it's actually a pretty good movie. However, a lot of people are complaining about a certain part of this movie. If you're on the internet, you probably know what happened with this movie. Apparently, this movie uses 3 images that are generated via AI as an experiment by the filmmakers. And a bunch of Letterboxd users have completely review bombed the movie all because of that. They said, "Oh, I can't even support this movie despite how good it was because I used AI."
That's kind of stupid.
Listen.
I
I
mean,
hate AI too. I hate AI more than the next
I hate
guy.
AI as well,
At the same
but
time,
Uh-huh.
the rest of the movie it's only 3 images and it's only like 3 frames of the fucking movie. And you're gonna nitpick and bitch about the movie because of 3 frames? You don't make no sense.
Like they were
No, it doesn't.
like obviously I haven't seen the movie and everything, but they purposefully did that, for probably a reason.
wait, hold
And
on.
so
Hey,
it's
AI
like
was an okay Steven Spielberg movie, not that AI.
so like they probably did it for, just a stylistic choice for those 3 frames or whatever. So it's like
basically what happened was the AI image is basically for a commercial because it takes place in the movie. If you don't know, it's pretty much a live broadcast of a talk show in 1977 where shit goes wrong. And for commercial break bumpers, they use those AI images. That's it. That's all they use. Only the 3 frames of the fucking movie. But no, we're gonna bitch about the whole fucking thing because of AI. And I was like, first and foremost, this movie probably doesn't have a very, very, very high budget. It must be very low budget. And maybe they couldn't afford a fucking artist. I don't know exactly why, or because we don't know the full details as to why they did what they did. But it could very well be possible that they had a very low budget and they had to use AI because it was the only thing available, I guess. So you never know why, but it's saying, "Oh no, I'm not gonna support the movie." No, fuck you. Like they're saying, "Oh, the movie industry is going to die because of this fucking movie because they use AI." I'm just like, this doom posting shit has got to stop. It's got to stop. It's only 3 frames. Calm the fuck down. But in good news, speaking of AI and those fucking the James Cameron 4Ks, apparently after I did my defense on True Lies last week, a bunch of YouTube videos came about defending that 4K.
wow.
Funny.
Oh, wow.
It's so funny. The day afterwards, that a lot of videos come out defending the transfer.
A bit of a coincidence, or probably,
Maybe.
or it could
Maybe
be,
because, so, for example, the first one I noticed, it was the day after this whole thing happened when I was talking about it. Mid-Level Media, one of the biggest physical media YouTubers, was talking about it. He even said the transfer was fine. And the original Fuzz, he also said the movie looks fine. It's and then another channel called Last Movie Standing did a 19-minute video defending the 4K and pretty much kind of, in a way, at the beginning of the video, kind of roasting the people who had criticized it, using their clips out of kind of roasting it. And it's one of those things is where I may have started a trend. Maybe I might have started a trend here. I don't know if all this happened because of what I said about the transfer. But yeah, it's crazy. So, wow, Jose says he can't find True Lies at any store.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
still fucking sold out. Even
Holy
2 weeks,
crap.
2 weeks
Chuck
later.
said earlier, I forgot to acknowledge this. The joke I made on Monday was I had Demon Slayer in the garage.
Demon Slayer, like the fucking TV show?
The anime, the TV show. I mean, like I said before, there are ways to do movies without having to, make it look like you're trying to get them in for a special premiere of the next season, and then we have to wait for a few months for the English dub to come out. You bastards!
No, those fucking things that they do, the fucking season premiere in the fucking theater.
Yeah,
and
they do a recap of the previous episodes, and then they're gonna showcase the next season premiere. And I'm like, Jesus help me!
That's not even a movie. That's not even really a movie. It's just pretty much a package thing that you put in front of fucking theaters.
You mean a package deal?
Yeah, a package deal. You put a couple of episodes, like 2 episodes, for them to recap what happened at the end of the fucking season, and then you put the season premiere, which apparently in this case was like an hour long. So you have 30-minute, 2 half-an-hour episodes plus 1 hour-long premiere. It's 2 hours. It's a movie.
As in my old car in the garage. Oh,
okay. So yeah. I guess that's all I really want to say.
Yeah. I think that's so funny. You call your car the Demon Slayer. Wow, that's pretty good.
Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna let Jared talk now.
All right. So I kind of got 2 topics right now because I don't know how long one of them will take and everything. But the first one I wanted
40 minutes, I swear.
No. It will not be. I hope not.
Hopefully it's Jared. Hopefully it's not 30 minutes when you talk about anime in episode 48.
God!
I actually timestamped that.
No, it was. I think the guy was talking over you 20 minutes talking about anime, but I'm talking about last week because someone on here was talking so damn long. I didn't know if anybody was gonna ever get their topics out.
We had to shorten. Well,
I'm sorry, but I had to defend True Lies. Okay.
I get it, but still.
Okay.
Like, Jesus,
That's
help
why I wanted
me
somebody
right
else to
now.
For the
be quiet.
So, my first topic I wanted to talk about is a new movie that has
story. Oh my God,
come out or is coming out, or I don't know if it's actually had a full-on premiere yet. It's had a limited release literally today. It's a sequel to a movie that came out last year. One of the most beloved horror films of all time, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
For the love of fucking God!
Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on.
I'm obviously joking.
Hold
the most beloved.
Hold up a second. Hold on. But unfortunately, Meadowland Fan in 2004. Unfortunately, I cannot watch repeat episodes of the Popcorn Panel podcast 12 Angry Men because it got blocked in
your country. Damn it, Oasis! That's probably why.
What? Are you joking me right now?
The fucking Oasis song probably blocked in your fucking country.
This is why we can't.
No.
This is why we can't have the freedom to watch those videos.
You know what's so funny? When I did my bowling with Jordy thing, I have a song that's that there are copyrighted songs on there, and here's the thing: as long as you're not profiting off of the songs, and the user doesn't mind of whose song you're using. But here's the thing: there's a couple of particular songs that made my video get blocked in Russia.
Oh Jesus! Well, fuck Russia. No,
oh my gosh!
I'll get. I'm not against all Russians, but still.
Well, then again, what has Russia done for us?
Nothing.
There you go. But then again, at the end of the day, I feel bad for anybody, or anything that don't get a chance to watch my videos, especially whether you live in Russia or not. But anyway, go ahead, Jared.
Yeah.
All right. So, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 has had its premiere. It's in limited release.
Yeah,
everything.
it comes out in 2 days, roughly.
and early reviews for it have come out, as well as some audience scores,
Oh,
and it
I saw those.
currently holds, with 7 reviews, mind you, a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 79% audience score.
Okay, here's what I have to say, Jared. I hate to cut you off, but with 7 reviews on that particular site, I'm kind of like 100% sure that the score may go down, because in order for a movie to have like a certified like rating,
Yes.
there has to be a certain amount.
I think
of
50 reviews have to be certified fresh.
Yeah, it
Yes.
has to be. So I can't see it being that score, and I'm like, something smells
I
fishy.
feel as if it will possibly remain positive. It will not be 100% though.
Jesus, Ben.
I don't know.
But here's the thing: you have to look. So
At
I have
actual
it. I have it on my tablet right now. So if you click on like the 100%, that will pop up and it'll show like more of the analytics.
Yes.
As to like the average score for like reviewers,
Okay.
which is like, it is exactly like a 6.0 out of 10.
A 6.0, yet it has 100% rate on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes.
See, this is why Rotten Tomatoes sometimes can be incredible.
This is
Well,
why, like with
we don't
Rotten
normally
Tomatoes,
do
you need
Rotten
to
Tomatoes
look
more.
at you need to look at the actual like rating when you click on like the 100% or whatever, and you'll get that, because you have to realize, yes, it has a 100%, but that does not mean that like this is like a masterpiece or anything.
In fact,
because
I looked at that, and there's only one top critic out of all those 7 reviews,
and he literally, like, the poll quote is,
I hate the poll quote. Listen to this.
Yeah, this is cinema at its most punk rock, a ruckus, unpolished, cheap, sacred cow shredding middle finger to the mainstream with just enough raw talent inside to keep it from being dismissible.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. When he said cow shredding middle finger, I was like, damn. I couldn't help but laugh.
To the Hollywood system, a fuck you to the system. I'm just like, no, this is not a fuck you to the system. This is fucking exploitation. That's what this franchise is built about.
Exactly.
I'll play a little like devil's advocate just because I haven't seen it and everything.
You realize if you play devil's advocate, it ain't gonna end well for you. You know that, right?
Okay, Hunter Hughes says, "Did Mr. Casual write that?"
But what I have to say is, most people, the reviewers that have like written stuff for it, like, obviously they say it is an improvement over the original, which was pretty much universally reviled by most people, who found it extremely cheap, exploitive, boring, and just like a complete waste of time. It was solely made for the purpose of being shocking so that people would see it.
The only good thing about Whiplash is J.K. Simmons. Otherwise, it's a 4 out of 5.
With that in mind, obviously they made money. They made money, and then they were able to potentially make the movie that they were wanting to make all along. In a sense, perhaps. This is hypothetical.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need to understand that, again, with Rotten Tomatoes or just all these scores coming out and everything, this doesn't necessarily mean that, like, it's probably still extremely trashy. If you didn't like the original, you still probably might not like this, and you still might find it at least better in some ways. But yeah, it's just
Mhm.
very interesting that it has gotten like
No, I'm
okay-ish
not gonna go
reviews from
see that
people
shit in a
Hell
theater.
no.
Are you kidding
because
me?
and you know what? It reminds me of what was it 2 years? Was it last year or 2 years ago with
Depends on what it is.
Terrifier 2?
That's 2 years ago.
Okay, yes.
Hold on.
The-
Hold on.
10 minutes, you fucking pathetic pansy ass fruit fuck.
There it is.
A movie that the first Terrifier movie got pretty not good reviews and everything, and then somehow the second movie pushes through because some people started like enjoying kind of more of like that style of grindhousey kind of horror.
Yeah.
And so
it's one of those things where I think also had a complete like social media kind of campaign
yes.
that benefited it ultimately in terms of
Yes.
Terrifier. And I think the same thing could be said about Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey because they've been marketing it to social media and being smart about what they were doing. Smart.
Oh yeah, like
Uh,
you cannot deny that regardless of what you think of the film or whatever, the people that made it are extremely smart in what they did.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said,
Because they're like, yeah, people are going to be curious about this movie and
What-
they're gonna see it and it's gonna be completely trashy.
I think what Ben just said was funny. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, more like Winnie the Pooh lost his underwear.
Lost his underwear. Oh my
Oh,
He
god.
never
here's the
wears
thing, Ben.
underwear.
Yeah,
No wonder why it's rated R.
Exactly my point, Ben. He only wears like his freaking trusty red shirt all over the 100-acre wood.
And apparently there is an actual line in this movie where Pooh says it's Pooh in time. You know, like it's Marvin time. Fucking oh my
Oh my god.
Or
That-
it's Web in time with the fucking Madam Web bullshit.
Also,
oh my god.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
say this when it comes
jeez.
to the second
Pooh
movie, in terms of like the masks and stuff for the characters, I kind of think the first movie's like really ugly masks kind of look more unsettling than the
dude,
ones in
they
this
look cheap.
one.
Like they
Yeah.
like Jared, they would cost like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
literally,
somehow
like,
they look a little bit
like
more
you would get like
spooky.
those masks at a clearance sale for $5 with that money. Otherwise, I would have spent 1 penny on it.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
The only thing I will say, I mean, I feel like it's a waste of time making these movies because one, you're ruining other people's childhoods, and on
Yeah.
top of that, it's again, I mean, like it's just a way to marketeer and make money just to fulfill fantasies. That's it.
And,
Yeah,
and
why
mean-
else are they making Pooniverse? Why
Yeah.
else are they making
Yeah.
Pooniverse?
if
And
this
If
wasn't
I'm not mistaken, didn't someone say that they're making Avengers Pooh?
That's Pooniverse.
That's
the-
Poon-
that's
Pooh-
what
yeah,
we
Pooniverse
talked
is.
about
That's
that
the
first.
fucking movie.
you said it first, Jordy.
Is that like a real thing happening?
yes.
That was
Yes.
a joke. Why else would I pointed it out last week? Why else would I point it out if it
Yes.
wasn't supposed
Wait,
to
wait,
be a
wait, wait,
joke?
wait. I'm pretty
It's
sure
not a
Jordy
joke.
suffered through short-term memory loss with that freaking.
Pooniverse.
I didn't think it was real. I
Poontang,
thought.
oh
I mean,
my
I thought
God.
the whole
Hootie.
Pooniverse, which is a slang for poontang, I believe it. I thought. I mean, like, damn, dude. I mean, I don't usually take things seriously.
But yeah,
Well,
no, legitimately, they're doing this.
Yeah,
Legitimately.
and here's the thing though too. Like, why do you think I blacklisted like the entire universe?
It's
Well, and also it's funny too how this has become like such a big thing now. And if this wasn't based on Winnie the Pooh,
nobody would've
anything,
watched it.
nobody would have watched it, and it would have been a random movie you would find on Tubi, like
Yes,
House Shark
it
or
screams.
the-
It screams
or
movie.
Shark Exorcist or
Mickey's ass trap.
I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
Let's
Oh jeez.
I don't know, like
It literally
Forest.
It's fucking Tubi. It literally is
Yeah.
fucking a Tubi original, but
It's a
somehow getting a theatrical release.
Yes.
That's basically what it is. It's a Tubi movie, but with theatrical release, and it's a Fathom event. So that means one night only. One night. That's it. They're not showing it again after Thursday. until it
Maybe-
Hold on a
on
second.
fucking Peacock or
Whoa.
whatever.
That would make
I thought
that
it was during the
Pinocchio
weekend.
movie a masterpiece alongside The Room. Give me a fucking break.
Maybe the
Oh my
maybe the director of this movie, after he's done all this stuff and everything, he's collected enough money. Maybe he can, do a Peter Jackson and then make like a Heavenly Creatures
Oh
movie
my
and
God.
then
So
get an
pretty much this
Oscar
is his
nom.
bad taste. That's what I'm telling you. This is his bad taste.
Don't give them ideas, Jared.
This is his bad taste.
Don't give him ideas, just like the other Jared with that, from Subway until he got put in
Oh
jail.
my God.
Oh gosh.
Jesus.
All right.
Jesus H.
Yeah, you know why he got he got 16 years in prison, but he didn't care. He's okay with anything under 18.
Winnie the Pooh, fat and furry.
And I'm talking about
Yeah.
Jared Fogle, not Jared Ross.
Jeez.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, like that was just something that I found today because how I found out about it was Sean Chandler had posted about it,
Yes.
about like if it's gonna
Yes,
have like
I
a
saw it.
sequel, redemption arc or whatever,
Oh
and
my
I thought
God.
that was really funny.
Boba's giving a $5 footlong. Oh my
So-
God.
My next topic, I lost my paper.
You need that paper.
I do
I need
need
the
the
paper.
paper. I
You need the
printed a
paper.
list.
Print the list out.
You need the paper.
I'm like Mike Stoklasa from Red Letter Media. He like makes his videos and he like has a piece of paper and he just starts reading off names or whatever. Like,
Wait.
here's a list of
$5
Jerry
foot
Springer episodes
Wait a second.
titles.
Don't you mean?
Oh my, wait, Jerry Springer.
Springer.
Wait a second. Don't
Jerry.
you mean? Don't you mean a 6 foot long?
Oh, that's right. They're $6 fucking. Damn
Oh
it.
yes, I
Right.
forgot.
Damn it.
All right, so
Write that down. Write that down.
this is something that I've been thinking about for a while now, like eventually like doing like just on my own time and everything. And I thought about it after we did our review of 12 Angry Men last week. So everybody knows how I am pretty stingy when it comes to like my 10 out of 10s and even like my 9 out of 10s. 9 out of 10s are
I mean, I
some of
thought
my
I
favorite
was-
movies.
You gave
and
a
they're
10 out of 10
perfect
last week.
movies. And then 10 out of 10s are movies, obviously, that are some of my favorite movies of all time.
You
Yeah.
gave a 10 out of 10 for 12 Angry Men last week,
I did.
Mm.
So,
which is not
this-
bad. I mean, the movie is awesome.
Oh yeah.
So this week, I kind of wanted to talk about movies that I have not like movies that I have rated either an 8
Or a 9.
or a 9 that
Or a
I want
69.
to eventually that I'm very much debating upon a rewatch to give them
Like a high
a
rating.
9 or a 10.
I see.
So, first off, I'll read just in alphabetical order some of these movies. Now, some of these movies, Victor, you'll be like, yes, yes, and then others, you'll be like,
no,
no,
I-
no, no,
yes,
no,
because
no.
that's how I am. I mean, if he's stingy about his 10 out of 10s, but I'm stingy about everything.
So, to start off strong, this is a movie that I loved ever since I watched it. It is my favorite of this franchise, and it's a movie that I think about a lot. This is going from an 8 to a potential 9, and that is 10 Cloverfield Lane.
That's a great movie.
That is
I
one of my favorite
love
movies
10
of that year. I love everything about it, and you know what? Even when it gets weird with the alien stuff at the end, which was
the
kind of
Cloverfield part of the movie.
yes, you know what? they set up all the stuff like early on enough to where you know what, it works. It works for me.
I just love how John Goodman's character was actually portrayed in this movie, where they were like inside a bunker, right?
They were inside the hatch.
It's
Oh, okay, because I haven't seen it in a long
it is
time.
the hatch.
Where are the numbers, though?
Where's Desmond, for that matter?
Yeah, where is he?
Is John Goodman really just Mr. Krabs? Maybe.
Yeah.
But in all serious note, I think that has to be like one of my favorite performances John Goodman has ever done.
I was about
It
to
is
say
one of
the
his
same
best.
thing.
It is one of
Okay.
his best. That's only because I haven't seen enough of Roseanne, but honestly, fuck Roseanne.
People are gonna hate me for this one, especially Romy, who can't stand this movie.
Depends on what it is. If I don't,
You'll well,
depends
yeah,
on what
it's
is.
a movie that is infamous for one particular scene, but it's one that I'm constantly thinking about, and as somebody that oftentimes questions their existence within the universe, it kind of means a lot to me. So it's sentimental to me, not for everybody though, and it's a ghost story.
I've never heard of this movie, so I don't have anything to say about it.
Yeah,
these pretentious aspect ratios where the corners are fucking not even there, and Rooney Mara eats fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That's what I meant by infamous.
Oh my god!
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a pie.
Oh my god!
The shot is unbroken. It's like fucking ASMR.
I hated that
ASMR
movie.
because there's more stuff going on.
I hated that movie too.
And Casey Affleck, good actor, but he looking like a damn fool, like that Charlie Brown shit.
Oh my god! And let's not forget about the infamous pie sequence.
I already mentioned that.
Yeah, he did just mention.
I didn't hear it because I took my headset off.
Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
I had my headset off.
Someone other than me.
Blame my headset.
But
all right.
The ghost fucking kills himself and he gets transported back into. Listen, the time travel in season 5 of Lost made more fucking sense than whatever the fuck that happened to him. Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, something nice though. Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
I just think that is like the perfect finale. The perfect finale film.
Can I just say something real quick? And I know it's going to shock everybody, but Victor!
What?
I'm trying to say something.
Okay.
I just want to say this real quick because I know it's going to shock everybody, including all of you guys. But I've never once seen the Infinity War nor the Endgame movies yet.
What about Avengers, the first one, or what about Age of Ultron?
Yeah.
I've seen the first one. Never got the chance to see Age of Ultron because, I mean, there was other stuff going on at that time, and it was not pretty.
Dude, if you have a problem with the pot EDC, then don't watch whatever the fuck that movie's called. It will make you want to overdose on the sweet sticky topping. Oh my god, that is dark.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gene Dialman. That is Sight and Sound. Recently put that as their number one greatest film of all time. It's a 3-hour film about a woman cleaning her apartment.
Ever since sliced bread. I mean,
Oh
sliced
my god.
pie.
Cleaning her apartment for 3 hours? Yeah, I watched the extended cut of Return of the King.
Now, this is a movie that I'm still debating on because I absolutely
Are you
and I've talked about
debating it?
No.
You're master debating it? Okay.
I've talked about it on this podcast before. I absolutely love this movie, but the final moments do rub me a bit the wrong way. But I still think I love the movie, and it's not one that people were, either loved it or didn't, and it was Babylon. It was just my kind of movie.
Babylon, yeah, elephant elephants shitting on people. Yeah, that's enough for make me want to go
Speaking-
see it. No joke, Jordy. Elephants
Speaking of
shit on
elephant, the
people in
Elephant
this
Man.
movie.
Oh, now that's a great movie.
Dude,
Yes.
wait. Are you serious?
Yes.
The opening of this movie has an elephant
I'm sorry if I'm
shitting
laughing
on
at that, but
someone.
the fact you're saying elephants are shitting, I'm like,
Yes,
what do you expect
yeah.
elephants? What do you expect elephants to do? They gotta go sometime.
Yeah, was the elephant named Vince?
Oh my god.
Oh my
what
god!
About, what about Miss
it's-
Jumbo?
Hey, it's Vince the elephant.
No. What about Miss Jumbo?
Oh no, what about Dumbo itself?
Yeah. What about him?
And we're not talking about the original Dumbo, we're talking about the fucking Tim Burton, Aaron Kruger Dumbo.
Oh my god.
I've
Let's
seen a
see.
house fly. I've seen a chicken fly. I've even seen a house fly.
Oh
Now-
my god.
You guys know I love this movie.
Just like in Georgia the
It's Chamber of Secrets.
My least
Yeah.
favorite Harry Potter movie.
Is it?
Jacob's Ladder.
I heard that movie was good, but
That-
the Hellraiser sequels ripped them off. Like starting with like, the Inferno, Hellseeker, and Deader.
Oh my
They
gosh.
ripped off Jacob's
It's a
Ladder.
movie that I'm
Look at that.
always thinking about.
Look what Hades just said. Wait, the opening of this movie is Romy shitting on someone. What?
But yeah,
Oh, by the way, I've seen those Hellraiser sequels. Those were awful.
I heard they're all pretty bad.
No,
but yeah,
Hellraiser-
Jacob's
with you-
Ladder
To be honest with you,
inspired.
I think it's more like Gary shitting on someone more than Romy.
Yeah, anyway.
Jacob's Ladder of all things inspired the Silent Hill video game series
Well,
too.
that's cool because Silent
Oh.
Hill's cool. And the
Oh,
first
yeah.
movie's good too, not the fucking second one though.
Yeah. Two is the best game.
Now this one, I do want to make this clear. I am specifically talking about the first one, and I have
Okay.
not seen the fourth one yet. But it's the
Okay.
first John Wick.
It's funny because I like John Wick 2 better than I do the first one.
I
Only the
think
room had
the
the-
second one's my least favorite.
What? No, 3 is
I-
hands down my least favorite.
I get.
Ugh.
I'm just not invested at all in the second one.
Wow.
3 barely
It-
even has a fucking plot. It's just a setup for chapter 4.
If
That's
only
why it's my least favorite.
if only the room had an elephant.
yeah,
Yeah, you know what? If it had an elephant in there, I hope it squashed everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna make you sit through that. If it has an
Um,
elephant, oh.
Next, we have
Anyway,
Knives
hold on
Out.
a second. Jared, there's a question for you.
Oh.
Have you seen the 2019 remake for Jacob's Ladder?
Chambers Ladder.
Oh yes, I have.
I heard it sucked.
Oh, I've
it
heard too.
sucks really hard. It has Michael Ealy
Oh
in
my
it.
god, Mr. Screen Gems himself, because
Yeah.
everyone loves to fucking cast him. And every single one of their fucking Fatal Attraction ripoffs. Anyway.
But yeah, Knives Out or Knives Out.
Knives Out, yes, I love that movie. I
That
love
that is
movie.
just a perfect like
Knives!
who done it.
It's a great movie. And I don't even think really it's about who done it. It's more about the commentary about this family being shitty and greedy.
Okay,
Um,
so-
I haven't seen Glass Onion for the record. I haven't seen Glass Onion. I still haven't.
Okay.
Glass onion.
Okay, Tanner
let's
says
see.
something. Hold up,
Oh,
Jared.
go ahead.
Tanner says something in the fail form. Hey,
Oh, God,
Jordy,
what are you
there's a
doing?
hidden version of the room with an elephant. With it, the elephant goes.
Bullshit.
Speaking of bullshit.
Now
It-
this
that's bullshit. There's no scene like that. Nah.
Now this movie I think is
And
probably
by the way,
Spike
it's
Lee's
not
best
cheap.
film.
It's buck. That is how a chicken does. If anybody goes like cheap,
can't.
you
I
sound like a chick, not a chicken. You
Oh my
stupid
God.
dumbasses,
Malcolm
all of
X.
you.
Malcolm X. I've seen
Well, I
that.
could do
I
Jordy.
really like that
It-
movie.
It's so freaking good. It is really freaking long
It
though.
is very long. That's my only con with it. It's too long, maybe.
Now this next movie is really interesting because it's one of the only movies that Mustafa Akkad directed.
Mustafa Akkad, the Halloween producer.
Yes, because he directed a movie called The Message with Anthony Quinn, which is about it's about the founder of Islam.
Oh,
But the thing is, Islam does not allow you to have depictions of the Prophet Muhammad in
Ashley
media.
Parker and Matt Stone.
And
They know
so
about this.
what they did was he's in the movie, but you never see him, and his uncle is the main character instead. But what's interesting with this movie, and I don't know how to find the other version, or if you can even watch the other version, he filmed two different versions of the film, one with a Hollywood cast and the other with an Arab cast.
Wow.
Speaking, Arabic.
Wow.
It's a historical epic from the 70s, and it's really cool.
You know, Akkad produced Halloween in 1978. Came out in
Yes.
78, right? Okay.
Yes.
Mission Impossible Fallout. I have not seen Dead
Yes.
Reckoning Part 1,
Mm.
but
Dead Reckoning Part 1's amazing, and they're not even fucking calling it Dead Reckoning Part 1 anymore.
now this one, it just comes up to preference. I freaking love this franchise, and I love the trilogy that this movie belongs to in particular. A lot of people are like, the third one is the best one, and you know what? They might be right, but when I watched the first movie in this trilogy for the first time, I absolutely fell in love with it, and it's Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
I'm with everybody else. War for the Planet of the Apes is the best one.
Hell yeah.
I think Rise
I cannot
is my
wait for Kingdom
absolute
of the Planet of the Apes. I
favorite.
just can't. I can't wait. I really cannot wait for that.
I
movie.
am too.
Now, this next one I have as a hyphen because whichever one I like more, I think I will give it the 9 out of 10. Scream and Scream 2.
Good! You mentioned love Scream. I'm glad you mentioned Scream 2.
Or I might put both, who knows?
In fact, Scream and Scream 2 are among my favorite films of all time. So I'm glad you mentioned it. I'm
They
glad
are-
you did. All
They're
right.
some of my
I knew
favorite
you would
horror
like
movies of all
that.
time too.
Good.
Searching.
That's great. Missing is just as good, if not even better.
I freaking love this movie so much. Screw, the Star Wars fandom, The Force Awakens.
I think it's the best of the sequel trilogy.
I do too.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah, it is. It is. I love this movie.
And then The Town.
The Town
Hell
is
yeah.
a very good movie. I'm gonna need to give it a rewatch though.
I
It's a
love
very
The
good movie,
Town.
though.
Okay, so I don't want to hold us up any more longer with my list, so I will almost kind of not rapid fire, but like briefly go over what I plan on promoting to a
Thumbs
10.
up again.
Oh, you just remind me of something, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, obviously,
Hold on.
I haven't put it on my
wait.
Letterboxd, but
Wait.
I'm going to.
Wait a second.
Oh wait, what?
Put your thumb up again, like that again.
Dude did it again. The thumbs up thing happened again. What?
No, Jared, you do it.
You do it.
Watch.
No.
Watch your screen.
There it is.
It's because of my iPhone. I'm
There
using
it
my
is.
iPhone.
Okay, that makes sense.
There it is.
It's
But
your
yeah.
moment, Jared.
Jesus
Someone
Christ.
take a photo of that.
You
Oh,
had to
take a
watch
photo
it.
of that.
You had to watch. You had to say that to me whenever we did with Jerry Maguire. Like,
Jose,
it's your moment,
take a photo.
Victor.
You know
And
what
now
to
it
do.
became a meme. It's your moment, Jared.
So,
Oh, jeez.
Finish the story.
so yeah, obviously after like 12 Angry Men and everything, which I was like having as a 9 and everything, but now I've given it a full 10 and everything. Here's some other movies.
Okay.
The Dark Knight. I think about
Great
it all the
fucking
time.
movie.
I
Great
love-
movie. Great movie.
Hell yeah.
The best of the Dark Knight trilogy. No, it's not Dark Knight Rises, Jared.
I have emotional attachment to
I
that
know
movie.
your emotional attachment to it, but that third act.
The Dark Knight is in my
Well,
top
I
five
don't
of-
care. It's
Maybe we'll
perfect to
talk
me.
about it. Maybe
That's in my top
we'll
5
debate
of all
this.
time.
I
Harry
mean,
Potter and the
I
Sorcerer's
mean,
Stone,
it's
obviously.
a good way to end a trilogy.
Overall, but the third acts have got problems, mainly with Miranda.
But yeah,
I really don't know what the issue is, but let's continue.
this
I'll
one
talk about
was
when we get to
obviously a given because I think about this movie all the time, even though I did a review of it last year and gave it a 9. But no, it is Sorcerer's Stone.
That's
It's
great
one of
movie.
my childhood films,
Although
and
the
it's
CGI
just
in some places does
it
not
stayed
age
with
very
me
well.
forever.
The big
Some
troll.
of the CGI has not aged well. The big fucking troll when he's grabbing Harry and you can really
Yeah.
tell Harry is also computer generated.
That did not look pretty
Uh,
well.
Now this one controversial film, so I won't go over it too much. But I love it. Willem Dafoe is great. It's Last Temptation of Christ.
You're right. You're right, Jose.
I still need to see it.
Episode 97.
Then one of my absolute favorite Christopher Nolan films. Christopher Nolan just somehow ends up making some of my favorite movies of all time, and then
Oppenheimer.
sometimes I can't stand the Nolanites, but yet
can't
I
stand
love
the
him.
Nolanites either, and I like the guy. I like Christopher Nolan, but my
jeez.
God, sometimes they can get really like, especially when it
It's-
comes to Tenet.
Oh, let me guess. Okay, let me take a guess here.
I'm gonna say it's like the Memento or the Prestige. I don't know.
It's The Prestige,
Well,
because I've
close
already
enough.
given
Ah.
Memento the 9 finally.
AKA on the
Um,
wheel.
The Prestige. I freaking love this movie.
That's the only Christopher Nolan movie, other than maybe Following, I have seen. I've seen all of his other films now, except
Same.
for The Prestige.
Same
and-
here.
And
but
now
you're-
we
but-
have 2 other Star Wars films.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume one of them's gonna be part of the original trilogy, one's gonna be part of the prequel trilogy.
I'm thinking it's Empire Strikes Back and Revenge of the Sith.
I'm gonna say.
Well, Revenge of the Sith.
Well, that's close. There you go.
Hell
You
yeah.
got one
Okay.
of them.
Hell yes.
I freaking love that movie
The
so
best
much.
of the prequels, but
All
that's
the
not
memes,
saying much.
all the memes, all the juicy goodness,
hello there.
all the emotion, all the
General
music.
Kenobi.
It's freaking. That is a movie that I could just pop in at any
Kenobi.
time and just maybe I don't even have to watch it, but I will like go up and like yeah.
But what's and I hate you too. Now what about the original trilogy?
I don't have any right here, but I did give
Oh,
I did
God.
already. Well, I mean, I've given like Empire and Return of the
Return of the
Jedi
Jedi.
like 9s, but this movie is really kind of personal to me, and it has everything that I like,
Oh God, don't
in
tell
movies,
me. Oh, we're gonna.
and
we're
it's the
gonna die.
controversial
Oh
one
God, we're gonna
that
die. We're gonna die. We're all gonna die.
it
It's
is The
fucking
Last
Ryan Johnson.
Jedi.
Oh God,
I knew it. I knew it.
We're all gonna die.
we're all
What?
gonna
Game
die.
over. Game over, man. Game over.
Doomcock is gonna come and abduct me.
We're
Are you
all
wait,
woke. We're all woke.
wait, so you don't have favorites. Okay, so you don't have a favorite in the original trilogy in the list, but you only have
Because you only
Two?
gave that a 9 out of 10, buddy. This is only.
dude. One of them has to be in the list.
Yeah.
He
No.
said, no,
Yeah.
How the list works was that these are movies he gave an 8.
Liar!
9.
Thank you, Jordy. Thank you, Jordy. Thank you. Empire Strikes Back.
You're with him.
Yeah, these
You
are
brought him
movies
here
that
to
I've
kill
either
me!
given a 9 or an 8 to that are being turned to a 10 or a 9.
There you go.
I cannot
Empire's
believe
already
you,
a
Jared.
9.
Yeah.
No original
Amateur
trilogy.
I just
Jedi
love-
matter.
Because here's the thing. Even out of all the Star Wars things, you know what's the one thing that I like more than any of the Star Wars, like out of all the Star Wars things? It's the
Clone
2D Clone Wars.
Oh, again, these
That's
are
my
not the
favorite
Clone
Star Wars
Wars,
thing,
not the one
period.
that's
I
not
love it
canon
more than the
anymore.
movies.
It's not
You
canon
mean that
anymore.
micro
I know.
series
Yes,
back
the
when it was
micro
aired on Cartoon?
series.
Yes.
Vector?
Micro.
Vector, You mean that micro series that was aired on Cartoon Network all many years ago?
Yes, that is my favorite Star Wars thing. Period.
I mean, I don't blame you because again, it was like before before Revenge.
That's what got me into Star Wars.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay,
I'm
enough
shocked.
about Star Wars though, because
we already got
it's
canceled.
stressful.
I mean,
Oh,
it is-
geez.
one more thing. We talk about the Acolyte again.
Oh, Star Wars. That's not true, Jared. That's impossible.
This movie I reviewed a few
No!
months ago.
No!
That's my
This
favorite
movie
of all
I
time, man.
reviewed a few months ago, but it's stuck with me, and I think it's one of the best comedies like ever made, and it came out in the
Comedies.
40s, and it's
Oh,
actually
Oh, wait a
fucking
second. Wait a second.
hilarious.
Oh, Soren, you're a Baptist? I'm an independent Baptist. I didn't know that.
Go ahead.
To be or not to be, which
That
is
is the
about a
question.
bunch of a theater troupe that tries to take down the Nazis.
That sounds like the producers. I don't know.
I mean, well, and you know what's funny? There's a remake with Mel Brooks in it.
Yeah, well, kind of, right?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I freaking love this movie.
Mhm.
I think it's Leo's best performance.
I agree.
What's certainly one of them.
I agree.
This one, I think it's one of the most important movies ever made, and I think it's the best movie that Paul Greengrass has actually made.
Paul Greengrass.
Oh,
More than obviously I haven't seen Born
I-
Ultimatum yet,
No,
I
the
know-
but
Born
I know what-
Ultimatum is the best.
I know what it is.
it's United 93.
United
Yeah.
93 is a great movie, though.
I have not seen United 93.
United 93, oh, that's a tough watch.
I
That is a
have
very
not
tough
seen
It
watch.
is.
It's brutal.
And then lastly, it's Wall-E, because I love Wall-E. I like
Oh,
the
I love
little
Wall-E
robot.
too. I saw it in the fucking theater, and I loved it.
I love the robot, and the ending make me sad.
Oh yeah, and Jared, this is for you.
Talking about the ending made you sad. It's supposed to be a happy ending.
Oh, it made me happy sad. Wow.
Wally.
The movie.
And Eve.
That is my controversial list of
That's not that
nonsense.
controversial. Just other side
Well-
of the fucking line.
Well, you know what? You kind of took longer than Victor, so I got someone new to bash on now.
Oh no!
Oh,
Well, I was interrupted. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Yeah.
No excuses. No excuses.
I should have just rapid fired and just been like.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, here's the
Okay.
thing: if you rapid fire on protection, then it'll rip.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Just like the fucking I was gonna make a joke about this move, but I don't know if I should do it because the fucking scene with Waverly and showing her mother, she's at the fucking condoms there, this and you're this, and then damn it! Why am I making fun of a movie that made me almost cry like a bitch? I don't know.
I know.
Anyway, I'll get to that when we get to that. Okay, William, you can go next.
Oh, by the way, Jared, look what Hades lore sent me.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hades
my God,
lore
Hades
sent
took
me.
the picture more quicker than Jose did.
And speaking of Jose,
Oh dear, same fucking
And-
picture.
and also Ben just sent me these two sound bites.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter
No,
jelly time.
no.
Peanut
No.
butter jelly time. Victor
No.
has no balls.
No. No.
Did you hear that part? Victor, put your headphones on, damn it.
No.
Put your
yes.
headphones on, you little bitch. Listen, did you hear what he said? He said,
Yes, the peanut
peanut
butter
butter
bullshit.
but he also said, no,
Jeff.
no. He also said, it's peanut butter jelly time, but Victor has no balls.
Oh God.
And this.
What a stupid shitcock I am.
You are Ben.
God
You-
damn it.
You dumbass chicken jumbo.
Oh my god.
You should have listened to the whole voice message when he was singing.
Dude.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway.
See if I can find my list that I want.
Oh my god, not another 40-minute list.
Speaking of which, I have a list too, but it's
Oh,
what
we
I
hit the
created
1 hour mark.
myself.
Lovely.
Oh, and it's not from Watch Mojo this time.
Good.
Oh, thank
Fuck
God. No more
you.
Mojo Jojo. No more Mojo
I am
Jojo.
Mojo.
Plot twist, and it is the 21 controversial Oscar winners. What? What's so funny, Jordy?
Cried like a baby. That's what Victor does when he notices his virginity broke.
Oh, shut the fuck
Oh
up.
my god!
Oh my god. You're mean.
But
That's what Ben said, not me.
Yes, I'm going to bed. He's being mean to me.
Well,
but yeah.
you know what? At least your virginity might break this coming Friday once you watch the film that you are.
Hey, I have to promote it myself. I haven't even
Just-
mentioned that yet.
I didn't
Oh,
say
wait.
the film name.
Well, everybody knows what it is. What else
Then
would it be?
promote it later. Let
obvious.
William finish.
It's obvious, Jordy.
We
It's
know it's
so
obvious. William.
obvious.
We know it's obvious, but continue on. Continue on.
Before you
Alrighty.
interrupt you again.
Thank you, Jose, for letting me know about the list. So I'm gonna go over it right here, right now. And this is no in particular order. This is just like going from like 1 to 21, going down. Number 1, Will Smith wins Best Actor right after. Yeah,
The slap.
yeah.
You mean that? You
Keep
mean
my
right until he
wife's
got that?
name
Name
out your fucking mouth.
Mouth. That is just one of the
Yeah.
How long-
greatest
Wait a
moments.
second. How long
ever.
is he banned from being at the Oscars?
I have no idea.
What,
Probably
20
like
years?
What? 20
I-
years?
I-
No.
Wait,
That's
wait, wait,
that's
wait.
way too long.
wait. 20? Are you sure?
Like, what? I thought I heard, like, something along those lines, right? Right?
What?
Right? Right?
10 years?
You know
That
what?
sounds
Let's
way.
see if they have a Wikipedia.
No.
fucking page about
Hunter
it.
just said 10 years. That sounds kind of. Harsh.
Yeesh. Yeah.
10 years. Yeah. Okay. Now,
10 years
okay.
is kind of too harsh for my taste.
Yeah. Number 2. This one is a given. Crash wins Best Picture over Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I thought that would be like number 1.
Wait. Crash.
this is in
Wait.
no order, Jared.
Wait, hold on. Crash.
Oh,
what do
it's
you mean
in
by
no
crash?
order. Okay.
No order.
What do you mean by crash? I mean, are we talking about the Bandicoot or is it just something
No!
different?
Not
Oh,
the
come
Bandicoot.
on. They don't make a.
It's a
No.
2005 movie.
And we're not talking about freaking.
It's a
his sister,
2005
Coco.
movie about what? Race relations? It's Oscar bait.
Don't you mean interracial relationships?
No, like race relations, like literally, like.
That's
I
what I've
think it's
heard.
about- I don't know. Is it about profiling? I don't remember. I don't give a shit.
Speaking of interracial, that's what we're going to probably look at here soon. But then again, I don't know if I would say. You know what? Never mind. I'm probably processing too much.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't know.
thinking about things too much. Damn it.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah,
I
you
think more than you.
No. Jordy, you think too much. Otherwise, your brain will be fried up.
Well, I'd rather have my brain fried up than having to deal with a bullshit list for the next 40 minutes.
Oh,
Well, here's the thing,
Jesus.
though. If your brain works too much, then it'll be all destroyed.
Listen, people, he thinks he's roasting me when in actuality, he's only roasting himself because it's a reflection of himself when he wants to roast someone.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
That was funny.
Number 3. Green Book wins Best Picture over Roma.
Yeah.
Who won Best Picture over what?
That year? I don't really remember.
Green
Repeat
Book,
that
Roma,
again.
I think might have been my pick to win.
Can you repeat
Green
that
Book.
again, William?
Green Book wins Best Picture over Roma.
Never
Yeah,
heard
it
of
was-
them. I never
Thank
heard
you.
of those.
Thank you.
Number 4.
You're welcome.
Oh, Number
my
4,
God.
Bohemian Rhapsody wins Best Editing.
Yeah.
One of the things I like Bohemian Rhapsody. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me
do.
wrong.
I'm like,
But god damn it, why is it fast cutting editing style? It's like Michael Bay is more fucking restrained in terms of the cuts in his movies.
I remember the editing being
I mean,
a
there
little
are
too fast for
there's
my
Also,
liking.
I would
editing in it.
also say this right now. Bohemian Rhapsody winning Best Editing. I'm just like, there are better edited movies out there. Look at Avengers Endgame. They didn't even get fucking nominated.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm still pissed off it didn't get nominated for Best Picture.
yeah, that was actually a big crime against humanity.
Oh wait, that was 2018. I'm a fucking idiot. Damn it. Ready Player One.
Tell me something I don't know.
Number
I made a
5.
mistake, y'all. Sorry, I made a mistake.
Write that down. Write that down.
Anyways, number 5, Life of Pi wins Best Cinematography.
That's
No,
controversial.
How is that controversial? I think everybody agrees
That
with
movie's fucking
They're
beautiful.
It-
That
it-
movie's
it is.
stunning.
It
Uh,
does, especially
How
when
is
you
that
see it in 3D.
Yeah.
Skyfall. I think it's because of Skyfall.
Okay, yeah, that is a good looking movie too, but
It is.
I think
But Life of Pi deserves
Life
it.
of Pi's just
It's a
amazing.
visual
It's
marvel.
visually stunning, dude.
It's great.
Especially when you see the whale jumping over the boat. That looks
Or Richard
wow.
Parker. One of
You
the
mean
greatest
that? You mean
tigers in movie
wait the
history,
whale?
Richard Parker.
You mean Romy?
Jeez.
Willie.
Will yeah, exactly.
Where's fucking Michael Jackson to back that shit up in the background?
Yeah. Number 6. This is another one from Bohemian Rhapsody. Rami Malek wins Best Actor over Bradley Cooper.
No, the
In
whale.
some
You mean Brandon
instances-
Fraser? No, I mean no, not Brendan Fraser. I meant Jerome Latimer.
The whale, like the movie The Whale, which Brendan Fraser was in. He was fat in that movie.
He's fat.
This
Okay.
fat
I'm
son
gonna
of a
say Ron
bitch.
Malek did a good
This
job.
fat
acting
son of a
for it.
bitch.
If we had to speak the dialogue, he did a great job. Of course, he lip sync. Bradley Cooper didn't lip sync. So, yeah, I would have given it to him.
Yeah. Number 7. What? Okay, Variety.
Oh,
I think
Variety's
this is
sometimes they're
this is
full of shit.
deserving.
Wait. There's a movie called What with Steve Austin in it.
Ah,
What?
What?
No. You've been very talkative.
That
What?
would have. Hey,
What-
that would.
what?
I'm telling you, people would be in lines just to see a movie like that with Steve Austin.
Jesus, go ahead. What
Jordan.
did Variety do now?
All right. Yeah, Variety. This is a worthy win. Marissa Tomei winning Best Supporting Actress.
Bull, get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
that's
She
bullshit. I'm
deserved
calling
it.
bullshit.
She deserved it. Out of
Yeah,
all the
that
fucking
was-
nominations that year, she fucking deserved it. I said
That
it
was
before on the show, and I'll
frickin'-
say it again. She deserved it for My Cousin
She
Vinny.
does.
She did.
And it's not
Especially for the
stolen by another.
climax. She deserved it.
Yeah. And she deserved it. And it
Oh,
doesn't
because
deserve
it's
to be
like,
stolen.
It's a comedy movie. It's a comedy movie. They're not period piece.
Did you just say comedy boobies?
No comedy
No!
movie.
Dude,
Movie.
okay, well then sound like then sound like a grown ass adult instead of going,
I'm mocking the Academy.
but wait, I need a boobie to suck on the titty nipple with the milk.
Jesus.
I want to
Please.
thank Harvey Weinstein.
Jordy, would you be quiet?
Okay, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't get what you
Okay.
better be fucking on here.
Anyway, number 8. Speaking of Gwyneth Paltrow,
Oh, I knew
hey
it.
Harvey Weinstein,
Yes.
Shakespeare in Love, winning over
Shakespeare
Saving
in Love.
Private
That
Ryan.
is fucking. That shit will always piss me off to this day. Saving
Oh.
Private Ryan. That was its a fucking award. But no, Shakespeare in Love because Harvey Weinstein got an endorsement from the Queen supporting the movie. Stupid. Fucking
It is-
stupid.
I saw Shakespeare in Love
How
back
many
during
people?
the.
How many
Tanner.
people? How many women did he have to rape to get that award?
Damn,
I saw
bro.
that movie and I found it boring as hell.
Hey, Tanner just voice recorded
What?
I think he was trying to voice record Jared's thing where he said, "I'm waiting Harvey Weinstein," like that part.
Yeah, he did.
Hold up. I'm gonna play it real quick. I'm gonna play it.
I want to thank Harvey Weinstein.
Jordy, would you be quiet?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
Shakespeare in
Jordy.
Love. We all know that fucking story. I'm not gonna go over it again.
Yep. Number 9.
Send you. Oh, okay. Hold on.
All right. Speaking of a given,
Oh
Driving Miss Daisy wins Best Picture.
my God, Driving Miss Daisy.
That-
I want to thank my terrible child.
Oh my.
Oscars
Yeah.
1989. Let's see what was nominated.
I just sent it to you,
Wasn't,
Jose.
Driving Miss
hold on.
Daisy is
Driving Miss Daisy.
a movie.
Oh, wait a minute.
Born on the 4th of July, Dead Poet Society, Field of Dreams. Oh dear, I wonder who would David.
Driving Miss
And My
Daisy
Left
is a
Foot.
movie that makes
wonder who-
boomers feel good
I think
about
it was
themselves.
either Born on the 4th of July or no. You know what? You know what should have been nominated? I don't care, but it was like the most popular movie of that year. Batman. Why the fuck wasn't it nominated? The Tim Burton Batman, for the record.
You mean the first? You mean the one in
can see that.
1989?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see that.
Or maybe like Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade too.
Thank
People say
you.
That's like the best Indiana Jones movie. More
It
than
is the best
Raiders.
Indiana Jones.
Oh,
That
Dude,
got
it's
snubbed
it's
big
phenomenal.
time.
Right, Jared?
It is. Freaking love it.
Chosen
Yeah, so I agree here.
poorly. Number 10. Oh boy.
Oh boy is right.
Tom Hooper wins Best Director over David Fincher.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's right. No. It shouldn't have even gone to fucking David Fincher. You know who should have gotten fucking nominated to? Christopher fucking Nolan.
Mm,
This was 2010. Inception. Even more than David Fincher, no one deserved it. Inception, I think, is Nolan's best work. I think it is.
It is my favorite.
It's my favorite as well. And he should have fucking won, but no. Tom Hooper, fucking shaky cam ass, fucking fur technology ass motherfucker.
well, at least we have to praise something
of
that
which-
He
came
is
out
a
this year.
lucky bastard, and that's it.
Lucky bastard? How? How was he lucky? Oh, right, because of the Oscars.
Because he won. He's just lucky, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because
Hey,
of this, I hope
he
I don't
did
get killed
make-
by what's his face from Madam Web right now.
He did direct the HBO miniseries John Adams, which is really good with Paul Giamatti.
That's
I'll
on
give
my
him
list. That's on my list.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, God.
Number 11.
I hope I don't choke on this.
Forrest Gump wins Best Picture over Pulp Fiction.
Boo! Forrest Gump deserved it. I love Pulp Fiction too.
I mean,
I love it.
I would be
adore it,
fine.
but
I'm
I love
fine
it
with
too.
both.
I was fine.
Forrest Gump deserved it too. Forrest Gump was arguably the more popular movie that year anyway. It
Yeah.
was. So
And
they
it's
made
on the
rightful
wheel, too.
decision. People hate Forrest Gump because of all this other shit, which I'm not gonna get into.
Do you think
Fuck.
Mm.
people are thinking about that in retrospect more than anything than like
Yes.
thinking about it like at that time, like, oh
Yes.
man, like Pulp Fiction should have won. Like, I don't
That's
think
a fact.
people right then were probably saying that.
No, they weren't. Remember, Forrest Gump, other than Lion King, was the most popular movie in 1994.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was.
it was. And it deserved it too.
But everybody hates it now because, they think, this whole thing is
Ugh.
fucking conservative, or is Jenny a slut or not? I don't even want to get. We'll get into
But,
that debate maybe someday. But
Oh my god, just I don't want to get into that. Number
yeah,
12.
so Forrest Gump, I love Forrest Gump. Just
I
like
do too. on the wheel, too.
Yeah, I think it deserved it though.
Uh-huh. Number 12. Roman Polanski wins Best Director.
Oh yeah.
Fuck's sake, Roman Polanski.
yeah.
Yeah, where
For the
everybody stands
pianist.
up and applauds. Y'all vote your two fucking
That's
colors.
awkward.
Yeah. Number 13. Kevin Costner wins Best Director over Martin Scorsese.
Is that for
Is
that for Goodfellas? And
Yes.
Yes.
Dances with Wolves?
Ah,
Okay.
I would have given it to Goodfellas.
I've never seen
Yeah,
Goodfellas, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, I would, but I mean, I
You're biased because you like Dances with Wolves, Jared.
Dances with Wolves is fantastic, and it's pretty great filmmaking. Like obviously, but yeah, Goodfellas is just I think the better movie too.
Yeah.
Better directed movie.
Yeah, I've been meaning to see Dances with Wolves, but I feel like I needed to be in a right mood to watch like a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh
what happened to Victor? Victor.
God
Nope.
damn, I pushed
There
the
he is.
button again. Oh,
He
I pushed
pressed
the
the
button.
button.
Well, at least he didn't press the end broadcast button.
Oh,
You have to
Oh.
press the button every
Costner's
108
next
minutes.
Movies, plural, Horizon. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know.
I want it to be good because I freaking love that trailer.
I hope it's not The Postman. Please don't make it like The Postman. I can't fucking stand The Postman. I really can't. That fucking movie is so bad. Kevin Costner ego of a movie. That's all that fucking movie is.
Number 14. Robert Redford wins Best Director over Martin Scorsese.
for
Well, that
what is
year.
That was for I think it was back in 1980s, 80
all
something.
for Ordinary People?
I believe
When
so.
is-
Yeah.
Oh, Raging Bull. I think
Raging
it
Bull.
came out in 80, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because that was the big upset. Ordinary People won over
Yeah.
Raging Bull.
I would have given it to Raging
Who
Bull.
gives a shit about ordinary people these days? Who gives a shit?
Oh boy.
I
Speaking
do because I loved it when I watched it.
oh boy. Speaking of not giving a shit. Number 15. The English Patient wins Best Picture over Fargo.
Yeah, no.
First and foremost, the rightful winner wasn't even fucking nominated.
Yeah.
Jerry Maguire.
Where is it?
Secondly, if out of all nominations, yes, I think Fargo was my pick to win. But no, The English Patient. Oh, who executive produced English Patient? Oh, Harvey Weinstein.
Show me the money.
But yeah, Jerry Maguire should have gotten fucking nominated. Should have fucking won. I don't care.
Mhm.
I'm biased, I know, but goddamn it, it's my favorite movie of all time.
Number 16 is Robert Benton wins Best Director over Francis Ford Coppola.
Must be The Godfather.
It looks like it's like with Kramer versus Kramer.
Oh,
Oh,
so that's
So
Apocalypse
that's-
Now, I think.
yeah.
Apocalypse Now.
Damn. I've never seen Kramer. Oh wait, I've seen a couple of. I've seen the ice
I really
cream
want to
scene.
see Kramer versus Kramer. Like,
I've only seen the ice cream scene because everybody talks about the ice cream scene, but that's about it.
Ice cream.
Delicious ice cream.
Number 17. Marlon Brando declines Best Actor for The Godfather.
Oh, with what's her face? What's her face? I don't know. They pretty much put like a lot of people thought that was like
Shenshin Letterfeather something.
oh
right.
yes.
She declined it because what was the official reason? I forget. Was the official reason something about Native American culture and
Yeah, well,
Yep. It says right here.
Wasn't that
Poor
when-
treatment of Native Americans in the film industry.
And because John? Okay, is this the same time when John Wayne also got up? John Wayne was still alive, I think. Yeah.
yes,
And
was
he
still
like
alive.
got up because he's a race.
Well, fuck John Wayne as a person.
Oh, John Wayne.
John Wayne, what a fucking drunk.
Oh, come on, Liz. Stop
Good
bugging
actor,
out
he's
on
a
me.
fucking drunk and a fucking bigot.
Number 18 is George C. Scott declines Best Actor for Patton.
Oh,
Dang.
Wow. I didn't even know about that.
I think I might.
Yeah,
have,
I
but
didn't
don't
know
remember.
I've heard
think I
Patton
might
is
have.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
Patton's
heard
really,
great
really
things
good.
about
Francis Ford Coppola wrote it.
Ooh.
Ironically.
Oh boy. Number 19. Suicide Squad wins an
Oh,
Oscar.
for fuck's sake!
God.
Oh yeah, I
Is it
forgot.
for best makeup or something?
Best makeup
Yes.
and hairstyling. Fucking shoot me.
God.
Hey, I got that right on my bingo card though.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
Suicide Squad. Fuck that movie.
I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
Jared Leto. Fuck He turned into fucking Johnny Depp, making these fucking weirdo roles.
Mm, the
It
Very
worst.
sucks
kind of
because I
weird.
love. It sucks because I like him.
I like Jared Leto too. I mean, he could be a good
Yes,
actor.
but now he's fucking embarrassed himself these days. Look
I
at the fucking
know.
30 Seconds to Mars albums now. There's not, it's not even a fucking band anymore. It's just him and his brother. It's all beep, boops, and bop electronic bullshit.
Mm.
And plus, Morbius?
Oh.
Need I say more? Yeah. What?
Number 20. Spectre wins Best Original Song.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking whiny ass bitchy song.
It sucks because like I like Sam Smith most times, but not that song.
That song is horrible. That song is
Mm.
so bad. I don't even know what was nominated in that same fucking category that year. I mean, Jesus Christ. I wanna find out. I'm gonna find out.
Go ahead.
I wanna see if they fucking snubbed something.
Excuse me.
But I'm not thinking of right now. Let's see. Come on. Okay. No. It's the previous year. Oops, I made a mistake, y'all. I made another fucking mistake.
Well,
I always get confused those
Okay.
because
Okay, no. This Best Original Song of the Year was fucking crap. We have Writings on the World from Spectre. Earned it from 50 Shades of Grey. Yes, Oscar nominated 50 Shades of Grey. Manta Ray from Racing Extinction. Simple Song number 3 from the movie Youth. And Till It Happens to You from The Hunting Ground. Where See You Again?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Even
They
Hunter
even
Hughes
fucking
mentioned it.
nominate that shit, and it was like the most popular fucking movie song of that year. I'd rather jump off and
Alrighty.
either of those songs. I'd rather jump off and go to either of those. And it's sad because Spectre, I don't think it's as bad as what people make it out to be. I think it's not a great movie. It's good.
it's like
It's
this.
too
It's
long,
like
though.
That's
like
that's what I've heard.
It's not. As
I
bad
feel
as
like
it has to
most of
be.
the times, like if you look at the entire Bond franchise, it's like a lot of them end up being average. I
And
feel
plus, I
like,
think
and it's
Spectre
like
is
that's fine.
necessary.
It's fine.
It's necessary to fully understand No Time to Die, and that's why I like it. It makes you. No Time to Die made me fully appreciate Spectre. It really did. It did, and I love No Time to Die. Other than Skyfall, it's my favorite Daniel Craig Bond movie.
Yeah. You know what? Skyfall's my favorite too. Number 21. My Octopus Teacher wins Best Documentary?
Oh
My
yeah,
Octopus Teacher. Oh my god.
Yeah.
yeah. I remember that was what like
Never heard of
last
it.
year, 2 years.
I never heard of that either, but that sounds funny.
I don't know
My
if it's actually about an
Octopus
octopus
Teacher.
teacher. I would like to find out. I would like to find out if it's really about an octopus teacher.
Was the
It's
octopus's
like the
name
octopus in
Hank?
Finding Nemo. Wasn't he a fucking? Oh, no. Was the only octopus in Finding Nemo?
It was a
fucking...
it was a manta ray that was the teacher in Finding Nemo. You dingus.
Oh my god! In Finding Dory,
Finding Nemo.
There's a
is
squid.
fucking- well, Finding
no,
Nemo,
he is an
it was
octopus.
it was a manta ray, but in Finding Dory, then it was an octopus or
yeah.
or
septopus.
Septopus. I was
Yeah,
Oh my God.
septopus. That's what I just said. God damn it!
No, you. I was about to say it, and you said it before me.
We're all over the
okay.
place. We have learned nothing from last week, haven't we?
Now write that down.
Never mind. All right, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well
That's it.
then, Jordy, I'll let you go because I have a fucking list that might take 45 fucking minutes. So I
No,
want
in
you to
that
go.
case, you might as well go next.
No, you go.
Well, why should I go every time? Well, when I went last week, when I went last week,
Children.
people were invading.
Children.
Okay, I created a list just on the wing of it, just because I felt like it was going to be a good conversation starter. I made a list about what Disney, Touchstone, and Hollywood Pictures and Fox says I would like to see on 4K as part of the Sony partnership between Sony and Disney. I wrote all of these down. There's going to be a lot. Just letting you know, because we have barely gotten anything from these divisions on 4K. And since the Sony's gonna have some control about what gets released, this is what I wrote down in terms of seeing a 4K, or in some instances maybe just a regular Blu-ray will do fine. But I'm mostly going for 4Ks here. So I'm gonna go each Disney division one by one. We're gonna start with the main Disney division first. And I chose for the Disney movies, I've only chosen live action titles because I personally believe that the animation titles are going to continue. They've already started the animation lineup getting 4Ks with Cinderella and Snow White. So I think they're going to continue that. There's no need for me to put that on the list.
Hey,
So,
Victor.
what?
Victor. Jose sent me some. Listen to this.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're starting with the Disney division first, the main Disney division first. And it goes, this is from the 80s onwards. I didn't have any from like the 60s or the 70s in terms of live action titles that I would want, because a lot of Disney live action stuff in the 70s especially was the same old shit. In the 1970s, you like fucking the same old slapstick bullshit. And there's a reason why Disney in the 70s was having a really hard time. Anyway, starting off with this. We're starting off with the first movie to actually use.
Look at Hunter's comment first. That sounds like Vic after watching Freddy Got Fingered.
Jesus.
We're going to start off in 1985. This is the first movie, believe it or not, to use the Walt Disney Pictures logo. You know, with the castle, the original classic logo with the castle. This is the first
Okay.
Return to Oz,
No singing.
which I heard is a really fucked up movie.
No singing.
No singing.
No. No singing.
Return to Oz. I heard this movie is fucked up.
Oh, I've heard.
Oh, yes.
I've seen clips of that.
Wait. Is that the first movie to do that?
Yeah, the Return to Oz is the first movie to have that logo. Yes.
And you actually see like one of those like wheelers like
It's
type
a cut short version
creatures.
of the logo. They didn't use the full version until the Black Cauldron, but it is the first to use the logo overall. So I figured I'd mention that because it's history. Because that castle, damn it, was all part of our childhoods.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Next
I'm like
one.
how the Grinch stole all Christmas with Jim Carrey. I'm like, sing monkey, sing.
Next movie, also from
Another
1985.
jackhammer.
I heard this is a really good movie, The Journey of Natty Gann. It's with John Cusack's in it, in a pretty major
Oh
role.
wow, from Say Anything fame.
Yeah, I heard this is a phenomenal movie. Next up, I know this had a 4K overseas, but I want to give it an American release. It's a movie called Flight of the Navigator.
Jordy.
Yeah,
What?
yes.
Flight of the Navigator is an awesome movie. It's really good.
Hold up, Victor. Jordy, what are you laughing at?
What are you
Hunter just put it in the live chat. Sing louder, sing like you know what it reminds me of? Batman and Robin
Oh, for fuck's
with
sake.
Arnold
God.
Schwarzenegger as
Sing.
Mr. Freeze.
Sing!
Sing,
come
come on,
on,
sing.
sing.
He's Mr. White Christmas.
Oh my
he's
god, that
Mr.
fucking scene. Anyway, next one.
That was awesome. Come on.
Next one. We're going to 1987 now. And I'm going to show this clip, and everybody knows what I'm going to be talking about. Here it is now.
No, boredom. No, boredom. Boredom with Benji running.
Benji
Wait, what
the
was
Hunted!
Wait, what was that?
Boredom. No, boredom. Boredom with Benji running. It's Benji the Hunted. It's the Siskel and Ebert review.
Why was he saying it to that guy's face?
Huh.
It's context, but that movie's one of the Siskel and Ebert's like the most divided reviews, like the biggest arguments ever had on that show over Benji the Hunted.
Oh my gosh.
Like it's notorious. It's classic. Benji the Hunted. I personally put it on this list because since it's a movie that's in a lot of nature and involves a dog trying to take care of a couple of kitties, I think it would look really good with the nature photography. I think it would look really good. Although it might have been shot on super cheap film stock, so I don't know. Next one. This is technically two movies that I put here. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Ooh.
Particularly the first one.
Okay.
Is
Wait,
great.
Honey, I Blew Up the Kid?
Yeah, that's the sequel to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Wait. Are you talking like as an explode?
No, I think the kid goes up. He becomes really, really big. Like, really big.
Oh, okay.
It inflates like a balloon, you know?
Yeah, he's like in Las
Oh,
Vegas running around and he's
Oh, you
big.
mean like when tasting the chewing gum, multi-flavored chewing gum, and then until you reach the blueberry flavor.
Yeah, but except without the blueberry part. Without the blueberry part.
Oh,
Next
geez.
one.
Pine ice cream. That
Next
part.
one. I also put on here because it deals with a lot of nature and I think it looked nice on 4K. White Fang. It's with Ethan Hawke. I heard this.
Yeah, I've heard of that movie.
Huh.
Next up, this is a cult favorite right here. The Rocketeer.
Yep.
Rocketeer.
The Rocketeer.
And considering that they're trying to still get that sequel off the ground, yeah, I think it's about time for a 4K. Next one. This is a trilogy. And I love I love mainly the first two, but I like the third one as well, but I'm going to put them all here. The Mighty Ducks trilogy. Ducks,
Mighty.
quack, quack, quack,
Mighty.
quack.
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks is fun, okay? And I think I put it on the... Did I? I don't remember if I did. I'm gonna
No, you didn't.
I almost did. Okay, I almost did. I almost put the Mighty Ducks at one point. I love the Mighty Ducks movie.
There was also... Wasn't there also like a cartoon or
Oh,
something?
don't talk about the fucking cartoon. Fuck that.
Oh,
shit.
yeah. I remember when I used to have like those Disney VHS tapes, they would always show that Mighty Ducks cartoon right
It's
before the
Hey,
movie.
It's a
hey,
really
guys.
fucking bad show.
Hey guys, listen to what Tanner sent us.
Okay. No singing.
Really fucked up.
No singing.
Don't sing it.
No. No crying.
Oh dear.
I was singing the Disney,
Fanfare. John Debney
Fanfare.
composed that. Fun fact. John Debney composed that.
Oh, Jesus.
Next one. This one is gonna be a really important one. Out of all these, like I have a couple that are like mandatory. This is one of them. The Muppet Christmas Carol. And the reason I mention it, get the fucking extended cut, damn it.
Yes. I
The
actually...
extended cut, aka probably the definitive version of the fucking movie, because it puts back in a song that's necessary to the resolution of the movie.
I mean, the first time I actually saw that movie was actually the extended cut over at Disney Plus, like
And
2
they
years
already
ago.
did a 4K transfer, so that you could just put it on the fucking disc and be done with it. They've already done the 4K transfer.
That would be great.
Next one is an important movie from my childhood. Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey.
Yes.
This movie is fucking fantastic. This
Yes.
movie is so good. Like, it's basically Adventures of Milo and Otis, except without all the killing. But that movie is so fucking good. You have to really grow up with it to fully understand it. And that ending, man.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you
Freaking.
It's basically the kid version of Joy Luck Club. It's fucking still devastating. Anyway, next one is another childhood favorite. I've mentioned this movie a couple of times before. Angels in the Outfield. I love this movie. I really do. I still own the VHS. I love it to death. Yes, it's silly with the actual, like, the Angels actually helping the California Angels. They're now known as the Los Angeles Angels, the baseball team. Like, they're cheating. The Angels cheating. It's such a good movie. It's such a wholesome movie. It's so good. Next one, the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And put back in the 1-800-SPANK-ME line, damn it.
Shit.
Yeah, remember that? They cut off that line from every home video release because from, like, the VHS had it, and the Laserdisc had it, but everything else had the line removed because people were actually calling 1-800-SPANK-ME. And guess what they got? Yeah. I wonder why they had to cut that out, but I would put that back in. Next up, James and the Giant Peach.
Yeah.
I mainly put it in there because the hybrid between live action and stop motion, I think both would look really, really good on 4K.
Well,
Next.
and like the recent like 4K of Nightmare Before Christmas apparently looked really freaking good too.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard too. Next up, the 101 Dalmatians live action version.
Yes.
The Glenn Close version, the John Hughes version.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
that live action, versions of the 101 Dalmatians, I gotta admit, those were actually pretty good.
Okay,
It was
I'm back.
The first Disney live action, the first movie, first 101 Dalmatians live action one is the first Disney live action remake. Arguably, still one of their very best because they actually fucking tried.
And its sequel is not that bad either.
And
I didn't put the
Glenn
sequel
Close is
really good.
fantastic.
From what I
Oh,
remember, it's been
easily.
a very long time.
I mean, its sequel is actually pretty good too.
I haven't seen the sequel in a very long time. Hence why I didn't put it
I
on the
saw it
list.
in theaters, and then I owned it, and my aunt borrowed it, and then her house got broken into, and they stole it.
What?
I want to see my 102 Dalmatians.
my 102
I'm sorry,
Dalmatians
dude.
was
I'm
stolen.
sorry that happened to you, but that's funny.
Oh Jesus!
Out of all the things they stole,
102 fucking Dalmatians. I haven't seen that movie in a very long time. I know the guy who played Reed Richards from the Tim Story Fantastic Four movies. The original Fantastic Four movies is in that. In a pretty
Hold
major
on.
role.
Okay.
And they watched Lady and the Tramp in the 102 Dalmatians. That's right. I remember they watched Lady and the Tramp. I remember that.
mm-hmm.
Next up, we all know this one. George of the fucking Jungle.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
He's gonna get a lot of boo-boos.
Don't worry. He doesn't die. He just ends up with big boo-boos.
Next one, another childhood favorite. Flubber.
Rubber.
This movie is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I really like that. Ironically, also written by John Hughes.
And that was that had Robin Williams in there too, right?
Yes. It was really good. I remember it being really good. Because they actually did something clever with the concept. They were actually trying at that point. They were experimenting, and I enjoyed that. Next up, Mighty Joe Young. I think I've only seen the end of this movie, but I've heard it's really good.
I owned it on VHS and I watched it as a kid, but I can't remember anything about it
You know who's in
now.
that movie? Davine Andrews, who played Saeed on Lost.
Oh,
yes, he's in it. He's in it. Yep. So.
Yeah, I've only seen the the commercials of Mighty Joe Young when I had those VHS tapes.
Yeah,
as well.
it was on the Parent Trap VHS tape. Did you own that when you were a kid? Because I remember it was on that.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie. The Parent Trap,
that's
first
a really
one,
good movie. That's
the original one, that's fine.
Why the fuck did I not put it down there?
The original one that was made, that was pretty good. The remake, I mean,
better.
Huh?
The remake with Lindsay Lohan's even better than the original. I think it is.
That's what I mean. That's what I was gonna say.
But
the thing is, I'm not gonna lie. When you see the remake, there are things in there that never happened in the original, but it is actually more funny in a way.
It is really, really good.
I love
should have put it on the fucking list.
Especially when you're hiking out, camping out, and then all of a sudden you're in the water with your inflatable bed.
That was actually my second Lindsay Lohan movie I remember seeing.
Okay. Next one.
Underwater.
Next one already has a 4K transfer, but they didn't put it on 4K the physical disc yet. This one is really important because it's one of Disney's most iconic sports movies. Remember the Titans.
Oh.
Fuck is that have not gone on disc yet?
Yep.
Yeah, remember the Titans? Fucking Denzel Washington giving it his A game once again. Come on.
Yeah, and I put it on the wheel.
Next up, another childhood favorite, Holes.
Yep.
That's a really good movie too. Next up, both National Treasures movies. They both have 4K transfers on Disney Plus. They just haven't put it out on disc yet. Next up, Bridge to Terabithia. I mainly put in there because of the visuals.
Yes.
Next, Enchanted. I'm surprised it hasn't gone to fucking disc yet.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I mean, I have the Blu-ray because
and next one already. There's a 4K version. That's the director of this movie is working on, but that's mainly for Disney Plus. I hope it gets a disc though. Tron Legacy.
Ooh.
Yes.
That movie is a little fucking stunning. Especially with the HDR, forget about it.
Next
up is going to be a controversial opinion. I put it on here mainly for the visuals, not because of the film itself. Sorry, Alex. John Carter.
Oh,
John
John
Carter.
Carter.
John Carter.
Yeah, it's John
Yeah,
Carter.
you know what he said?
Nice.
You know what he said? He said John Carter.
Next
Are
one.
you John
This
Carter?
one is an underrated movie. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Oz the Great and Powerful should get one. It's fucking Sam Raimi.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
The man behind the curtain. Haha, Ben Linus.
Who are you? I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
Okay. And the last Disney one, before I go on the touchstone, Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surprised
That's
Tomorrowland
that's
hasn't
one
got
that's
one.
just kind of been
Written by
forgotten
Damon
and stuff.
Lindelof, ironically enough. Next, oh my god, I have so many Touchstone movies. It's not even funny because Touchstone has been clearly underrepresented in terms of 4K releases. So I'm gonna try and go as quickly as I can. First off, their first movie, Splash. This is a really good movie with Tom Hanks.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really good. And John Candy. John Candy is fucking hysterical in it.
I need to see that.
Next, Adventures in Babysitting. Don't fuck with the babysitter. That's an actual line in the movie.
Well, you know what? I can't help it if I, with the babysitter. I mean, it's not my fault that she's got better protection.
That was it. Adventures with Babysitting. Wasn't that written by Chris Columbus?
It's directed by Chris
directed by
Columbus.
Chris Columbus. Okay.
I think he might have wrote
Hopefully
it
they
too, but
don't get a
I'm sure
release.
for
But
sure
wait.
directed.
I couldn't
Hopefully they
remember
don't-
if it was written or directed.
Hopefully
I
they
always
don't
get that
release-
confused.
Hopefully they don't release the cut where they covered the mermaid's
Oh
ass.
yeah, for Splash, I need to use the fucking unedited cut. Show the ass. Show the ass.
Yeah, hold on. Show the ass. Write that one down.
Next one,
Yes.
3 Men and a Baby. One of the most important Touchstone movies because it was the highest grossing movie of 1987.
Don't you mean
Tom
3 morons
Selleck.
and a baby?
No. Next one, Good Morning Vietnam. Good old Robin Williams movie.
Ha!
It's also a Barry
It's
Levinson
the
movie.
it's
Who's
the,
better
it's
than
the
Sam?
Gulf War syndrome.
Next up, Pretty Woman. I'm surprised this haven't gotten a disc yet. Pretty Woman is so popular, and I don't even.
Yeah, that's a
understand it.
really popular movie.
I don't understand
never-
that. Next up, Dick Tracy.
Wait. You said Lucas.
That would look so cool in 4K.
Hold on a second. You said Lucas twice, Soren.
Oh, okay. Next, what about
Ooh,
Bob?
look ass.
I heard this is a phenomenal movie, and it hasn't barely gotten shit on home video. But I heard What About Bob? It's a really funny movie. Next, one of the more important ones, Father of the Bride. Incredibly popular. I don't understand why it's not on disc yet. Speaking of really popular, Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
That's not even on there. Next one, Alive. Yes, I know Society of the Snow is a better version of this story, but Alive I think would look really good in 4K regardless. I think it would look really good. Oh, that's why I get it. Society of the Snow is a way better movie than Alive. But come on. I think it would look great. Next one, this is one of my personal picks to really get the 4K treatment. What's Love Got to Do with It? This is about Tina Turner.
I
This is
really
so
want to see that. I
fucking
didn't know this
good.
existed until like last year.
It is so great. It is so great. Angela Bassett in that movie, that might be one of her best performances.
I really want to see it.
It
Just
is
like
so
I
good.
love
Lawrence
Tina
Fishburne
Turner.
is
And
scary in that movie. He is terrifying. Next, Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. That goes without saying. Next, one that I think would look really good on 4K. Ed Wood.
Ed Wood.
Ed Wood. That would look
Ed
really
Wood.
good with the
That would
black
be great.
and
Fuck you.
Ed Wood Scissorhands.
Ed Wood
next
Sizzle
one.
Hands.
Father of the Bride, Part 2. That goes without saying. Next one, Phenomenon with John Travolta. I heard this is a really good movie. Next one, we reviewed this one. Give me back my son!
Ransom.
That deserves it. That deserves it. Next up, Metro with Eddie Murphy. Bring more Eddie Murphy to 4K. Damn it. I heard it's actually kind of underrated. Next one. Whenever I say this title, it makes me laugh. It always makes me laugh. Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
What did I just heard?
Oh my God, Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. That's on the list.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because that's only a fantasy and not a reality.
Next up, this is one of the most important ones, guys. There's one of the most important. Con Air.
Yeah.
Put the bunny back in the fucking box.
Yes.
Why is that on 4K? Especially with a Dolby Atmos soundtrack, it would sound really good. And the Vegas sequence at the end, it would look really good.
Oh, yeah. Badass movie.
Next up, He Got Game. This is a Spike Lee joint. Next up, this is the most important one out of all the fucking Touchstone movies that's ever been made to get a 4K. Armageddon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Highest grossing movie they've ever released. Probably their most popular movie. Come on. This shit is dying for a 4K. Look how they go to the fucking space and all that shit and the disaster sequences and shit like that. It would look amazing with a Dolby Atmos. Forget about it. It would look amazing. It would sound amazing too. Next. I put this next one, even though I don't like this director, I put it on for everybody who likes this director. Rushmore.
Rushmore?
Never saw it.
Yeah.
Next up, underrated movie right here, Enemy of the State. This is really good with Will Smith and Gene Hackman. Really great. Tony Scott directed it. Of course, it's great. Next up, A Civil Action with John Travolta. Next one is another incredibly popular movie, especially with younger people. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, yeah.
I need to rewatch it. I remember not liking it the first time, but when I saw it the first time, I was like 16, so I'm probably going to watch that again.
That's a good one.
So
I like that.
yeah. I heard that's a really good movie. I would have to rewatch that. Bringing Out the Dead is the next one. Oh, wait.
That's a
Paramount
cool
owns this
movie.
one, but Touchstone co-produced it, but Paramount distributed it in the United States, so Paramount has control of that one. Write that one down.
Write that down.
I'll put that in there just in case, because it is a Touchstone co-production, so I'll keep it that. Next up, The Insider, Michael Mann movie.
Ooh.
And another Chris Columbus movie,
Oh.
Bicentennial Man with Robin Williams. I remember that movie. Next up, Mission to Mars. One of 3 Mars movies that come out in about a year apart from each other. This was the first one. Red Planet was the other one, and Ghost of Mars was the other one.
I was about to say, is the next one Ghost of Mars?
Ghost of Mars is shit. I heard it's shit. I heard Red Planet's even worse. Mission to Mars is apparently the best one. I heard that the movie gets a little weird in the second half, but it's apparently the best one. Next one, High Fidelity with John Cusack. I heard that's phenomenal. Next up, a really popular one, Shanghai Noon. How doesn't that one got one? This one's even more popular. This next one's even more popular. Gone in 60 Seconds. You would think they'd come out with that by now. It's really popular. Next, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Wow.
I still need to see it.
Because you're off. That's right. You were off that.
Yeah,
movie.
I
Yeah,
wasn't.
that's
I was in Jamaica at the time. Like, if I were to come on here, I would have actually had fun with that episode though.
Yeah. Next up, I know this movie is shit, guys, but I think it would look really good on 4K with the visual effects of the battle sequences. Pearl Harbor.
Yep.
Pearl Harbor.
Say what you want about the movie. I think the battle sequences would look amazing. It would look amazing.
I will give it that.
And bring the director's cut on it too, because the director's cut apparently makes it a little bit more violent. So put the director's cut on it.
There was.
Next up, yeah, on the DVD. I think it was a Vista Series DVD 3-disc set.
I cannot remember if I saw the director's cut first. I think I might have
It's
saw
3
the
discs.
original.
The original 2-disc edition was the theatrical version for the DVD, but they made a 3-disc edition a year later with a lot of more special features. Next up, the Royal Tenenbaums.
Where's Tanner?
The Count of Monte Cristo. This is the 2000. What? Did it come out in 2001?
That's a cool movie.
I heard that one was pretty good with Guy Pearce,
Guy Pearce, and Jim
Caviezel.
Caviezel.
That's right. Before he became a kind of a nutcase.
Yeah, we don't talk about
Next
that.
up, Reign of Fire. This is the Dragon movie. I heard this movie's actually pretty good, so I would like to see that get a 4K. And this next one, why the fuck does it not have 4K? Unbreakable gets a 4K, but not Signs? Signs doesn't have a 4K?
Signs is freaking awesome.
It's
is.
awesome. Next up, King Arthur.
Yep. That'd be
Ladder
cool.
49, Deja Vu, and then these are some of the DreamWorks movies that Touchstone distributed. That last 4. Real Steel, War Horse, Lincoln, and Bridge of Spies.
Yeah.
Wow, a lot of Spielberg movies there.
Yeah, and now we're going to Hollywood Pictures, which I don't have nowhere near as many because Hollywood Pictures put out a lot of mediocre movies, but they made quite a few good, a couple pretty good movies. A couple of pretty good movies, which I'll list here. First of all, their first movie, Arachnophobia. This movie's awesome. This movie's really good. John Goodman steals the show. Next up, I have a complicated relationship with this next movie, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I keep on going back and forth between if I like this movie or if I hate it. Because it uses asthma and as a plot device, and I really can't stand that. And Ernie Hudson kind of has to play full retard in that movie. Yeah, Ernie Hudson, of all people, is in that movie. But I'm going to need to rewatch it. Maybe I might switch my mind again for the 200th time. Next up, Medicine Man with Sean Connery. And these next two, I know these movies are ridiculed by some, loved by others, but I want to put these two movies on there because they're kind of popular. Encino Man and Son-in-Law, 2 Pauly Shore movies. Son-in-Law is probably his most popular movie. Next up, look at the title of this video. The Joy Luck Club is next, which I'll get to later. But I think in certain sequences, to not give away my thoughts about the movie just yet, I think some of the visuals will look really great in 4K. Really, really great. Next, Tombstone.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
I love Tombstone.
Western. This is my favorite Western. I love this movie. I love it.
Ooh.
Next up, Quiz Show.
Well, I'll be your Huckleberry.
Next, While You Were Sleeping. That's with Sandra Bullock. Next up, one of the most important ones right here. Crimson Tide.
Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah, that is a big one.
That's a big one. And this one's also big. Dangerous Minds. Why the fuck does that even have a regular Blu-ray? That movie is so popular. Yes, I know Gangsta's Paradise increased its popularity, but come on, it's a great movie. Next up, Dead Presidents from the Hughes brothers, who did Menace to Society. Nixon is up next, followed by Mr. Holland's Opus, and this is, other than the last one I'm about to mention, this is the biggest one in terms of Hollywood Pictures. The Rock.
Yes.
Thank you.
Love this movie. Michael Bay's best movie. It's not my favorite, but it's his best. Evita. Gross Point Blank. G.I. Jane. And the last one is probably the most important one. The Sixth Sense.
Yes.
That movie is M. Night Shyamalan's most popular movie and doesn't even have a fucking 4K. Embarrassing.
I know.
And the next ones, oh my god, this has the longest list of all the Fox movies. Oh my god. So I'm gonna try and work my way through it pretty fast. First, all of the original Planet of the Apes movies, the original 5.
Yes.
We don't need the fucking Tim Burton version. We don't need you don't need that shit.
Okay.
Next up, The Omen.
Yes.
Ooh.
Romancing the Stone.
Ooh.
Revenge of the Nerds. Cocoon, especially considering its home video history where it's out of fucking print and it's so expensive online. Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes.
Raising Arizona.
Yeah.
Wall Street. Broadcast News. Big. Working Girl,
Love Big.
Say Anything, which already has a 4K transfer ready to go. It's on my iTunes about HDR, but there's a 4K transfer ready to go. Why the fuck you don't put that on the disc? Say Anything is brilliant. Put that
Yes.
that
I
fucking
love
4K.
it. Love it.
War of the Roses, Die Hard 2, Die Harder. None of the Die Hard sequels have 4Ks. None of them.
Wow.
Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Sleeping with the Enemy with Julia Roberts. My Cousin Vinny. White Man Can't Jump. Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. The first one has a 4K, but not the second one. I don't understand why. The Sandlot. Classic. I don't understand why it doesn't have one either. Rookie of the Year. The Good Son. Mrs. Doubtfire. Why does it not have a disc? Die Hard with a Vengeance. 9 Months. Strange Days. Waiting to Exhale. Broken Arrow. Courage Under Fire. That Thing You Do. The Baz Luhrmann version of Romeo and Juliet. Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Put the boogie down.
Volcano, The Edge. That's the movie with Sean Connery and Alec Baldwin with the bear. Yeah, it's with the bear. The X-Files, the first movie, Fight the Future. Dr. Dolittle. There's Something About Mary. One of my personal favorites, The Siege. Office Space. Why hasn't Office Space gone to 4K? Never Been Kissed. Lake Placid. This next one I can't talk about. Because I break rules number 1 through 3 of this certain thing. Yes, someone from Lost is an Edge. What is it? It's Harold Perrineau, isn't it? The guy who plays Michael? Whoa!
Oh, my son!
Whoa! No! Whoa!
That's perfect. That's from Exodus Part 3. That was a perfect impression. Perfect. That's perfect.
So
Mwah, flawless.
someone take a soundbite out of that. Someone
That's
do.
flawless. Compare that to the original clip. It's practically flawless. Anyway.
Please do. Someone do it.
Titan AE. The next one. Titan AE.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Next up. All of the X-Men movies pre Days of Future Past. I don't remember if First Class got a 4K or not, but before that, none of them got. Not the first one, not the second one, not the third one. Give them all out. Next one is Underrated Gem I was introduced to thanks to Tanner. Don't Say a Word. This has Michael Douglas and Brittany Murphy. Next one, Joyride. I love this movie. Shallow Hal. Next is Ice Age.
Ooh,
And the next one is my only Fox Searchlight movie on the list. 28. I don't even know if it's gonna even look that great 28 days later, because considering it's filmed on a shitty handycam, I don't know how that's gonna look, but I put it in there anyway.
I mean, it could be debatable of how they do the
It's shot
transfer.
on a very shitty handycam. 28 weeks later, which is also on the list, would look better. Daredevil, director's cut, obviously. Not the fucking
Daredevil.
theatrical cut. Phone Booth. Oh God, Master and Commander: The Far Side of the World. Man
Love
on
that movie.
Fire, I, Robot, Kingdom of Heaven, preferably the director's cut, Walk the Line, The Family Stone, Idiocracy, Borat, all 3 Night at the Museum movies, all 3 of them, 28 weeks later, which I just mentioned, Live Free or Die Hard, The Simpsons movie, The X-Files I Want to Believe. This next one, I'm probably gonna be called a monster by including this in 4K. I'm gonna be called a monster. Marley and Me.
Marley and Me.
Oh my God, I'm gonna get called out for that, am I?
Oh
Fantastic
my
Mr. Fox, Rio. I put this one on there because of the visuals, and that's it. Otherwise, fuck this movie. Prometheus, Life of Pi, Gone Girl, and 2. One of these is a Hulu original. What I wanted to put on here, No One Will Save You, which came out last year. And one movie that didn't even get a fucking 4K release last year was A Haunting in Venice. And that's it. That's all the movies that I want in terms of the Disney, Touchstone, Hollywood Pictures, and Fox titles I wanted to see on 4K. How's that list? Did anybody?
That was
oof.
I had
Pretty
to go through all their movies to really make that list.
yeah, pretty mouthful right there.
I mean, seriously, if the Sony partnership is really successful, I think they could have been done that. I think they could do it. I think they can. And most of these movies, no, not epic movie. No, we don't want epic movie on 4K. Nor Meet the Spartans. Fuck that shite.
Yeah.
Anastasia, that's right. Beverly Hillbillies.
Okay.
Speed 2 Cruise Control. No, no. So yeah, how about that? Oh, Alien Romulus. Oh, that looked pretty good. The trailer for that came out last week, and that looked pretty good. Anyway, I'm talking too much. At least I didn't go as long as Jared. Jordy, you talk now.
finally.
I ain't talking about what Jared did.
I don't care. You all had your list. All of them were long, yada, yada, yada. And I know a lot of people are thinking, when is Jordy ever going to do his topics?
Jordy gets right
We
to
just
the
hit the
point.
2-hour mark like 30 seconds ago.
I was doing like a Cadbury Bunny impression. Okay.
And I was doing the Dr. Mario impression. Anyway, well, my parents just got home. Yay! God, okay, what do I have to talk about? Well, I recently got my copy of Princess Peach Showtime in the mail. This is the first time I've ever gotten a GameStop, order from mail,
Okay.
However, I wasn't able to play it, on Friday because that's when the delivery was already made the night before. So,
Yeah.
I've yet to play mine too.
But here's the thing. I'm not going to play mine until Chill and Jordy this coming Friday, which, again, I want to save it for Chill and Jordy, which is, obviously a great way to showcase gameplay. And on top of that, where we all hang out, and enjoy our time together.
Yeah, Princess Peach having her own game. It's about damn time. Oh, wait, they already did that on the fucking DS.
They've already, well, that's not the first time she's ever been a playable character,
Yes, but like her own game by herself.
I know that, but still, you can count Super Mario Brothers 2, Anyway, and then there's the other 3D Mario games, I believe. Super Mario 3D Land. No, it was 3D World. Then it was Super Mario Brothers Wonder. But anyway, so that's pretty much it right there. To
Wonder Bread.
That I will this coming Friday. We'll be doing gameplay of Princess Peach Showtime. I will not be playing it until it hits Friday. 8 p.m. Eastern as always.
Piss off of Peaches, Jose. Piss off.
Victor, shut up. You don't ever diss the Peaches.
You need to shut the fuck up.
No, I think that fat ass with the glasses that looks like a Poindexter needs to get himself a lobotomy.
Oh, jeez.
In fact, he looks like somebody who never had sex with a woman before in his life, like Victor.
Damn! That's deep.
I told you, don't diss the Peaches.
Oh, my Lord.
So,
Okay.
I'm not gonna talk about what happened last night on Raw because I didn't get a chance to watch it because I was busy with my Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, premiere Evil Emperor Frieza Act 2. But I will say though, I will give my thoughts on what happened on Monday because I will be able to watch a replay of it to see what happened, and I will probably give it on Rant and Rave this coming Thursday.
Okay.
However, the premiere, on the other hand, what I did, there wasn't that much commentating because I was busy doing other stuff as well. But I will say though, hopefully you guys can see all the premiere dates that I've given for all of it to come out soon, with the Cell Saga, the Boo Saga, but also the prologue and epilogue ones separately for Trunks, the Warrior of Hope, before the, Android Terror Arrives, arcs. Then after all those arcs are done, then you get A New Power Awakens, and then I will set a premiere date for, Goku's next journey. And of course, there is another story that comes after that which is also in the DLC in itself. But that's all I'll say right there for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I think, what's going to happen soon? Okay, well, next month, April, obviously, I'm going to be going on vacation, and it will be at Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, you know, like always, you know, just me and my family. However, I don't know if I will be on the show or not. Now, I did it the last time I was on here before last year, but I don't know where we're heading to, and hopefully the Wi-Fi is good up there and doesn't cause a, you know, a shitstorm for me. So
shitstorm.
A shitstorm. Like seriously. But yeah, hopefully whatever happens. I don't think it's gonna be around WrestleMania weekend, you know, because WrestleMania is just next week, you know, on like next week on Friday, and then on Sunday, of course, 2 nights, which everybody is
Saturday event Sunday.
It's a Saturday and Sunday event, which is 2 nights.
Yes, I know, but you said Friday.
Okay.
Write it down. Write it down.
You know, it's so funny that you play it for me, but never for anyone else.
Because I forget.
Well, because you're prejudiced. That's why.
Well, he played it. Well,
I'm
he
not
played.
prejudiced. We're doing a Joy Luck Club. That shouldn't mean I'm fucking prejudiced.
Well, he played it. For me.
Yeah, and they think, and one of those Chinese women think they're better than one of their games are better than Jew games.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, talk about not being prejudiced. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, next Saturday and Sunday will be, you know, WrestleMania weekend. I will also showcase that on my channel.
Ooh.
And it's going to be long. I'm going to be very tired, but it will be very long.
But it'll be worth it. Let's
yes,
hope Cody
it will
Rhodes
be worth
actually
it.
wins this fucking time.
Now, here's the thing. And I'm going to make this as a vow, not a oath, not a promise, but I will vow something. If Cody Rhodes does not walk out with that fucking belt, then that's it for me.
Jeez.
I'm not kidding. I mean, like, when it came down to Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, I was a happy man when, you know, Brock finally got put in his place, because finally we got a champion who was actually defending his title at one time on a monthly basis until he, again, shows his true colors of how he signs a new deal. Thank you, Vince, for giving a new deal where you can only have Roman Reigns appears like, I don't know, every now and then, and only defend his belt like he's the new Brock Lesnar 2.0.
You're calling me part-timer.
It's a fact. But still, Cody was screwed last year because of Vince. This time,
there is no Vince.
There is no Vince. But if he does not walk out of WrestleMania 40, if he doesn't walk out of Philadelphia with the undisputed title, then that's it. I'm done.
And people would be booed out of the fucking building too.
Yeah, but for that, I'd be freaking done.
Yeah, this is what he would say if that happened.
Oh well, you can kindly go fuck yourself.
Yeah, well, you can laugh and joke about it, but like I said, if he does not walk out of Mania with the title, I am done with the WWE.
All right. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he won. I wouldn't be surprised because they kind of have to at this point. They kind of have to. If
Customer satisfaction, people.
It's all about 100% satisfactory guarantee, just like fucking OxyClean or whatever.
Now, there's another thing I want to address before we get on to the main movie review. I just heard that we're gonna have, you know, Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, you know, the remaster of the, you know, one of the greatest GameCube games of all time. It's gonna be released, you know, launched on May 23rd, 2024.
Yeah, I sent you that.
Memorial Day weekend, I think.
So,
I sent you that, yeah.
As soon as that game comes out, you know me, I will also be showcasing that on Chill and Jordy.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you all remember, it took me a while to beat the original game, but it was all worth it. It was actually fun because I did the original Paper Mario trilogy for consoles before the whole Sticker Star Color Splash, and of course, Origami King.
Mhm.
But here's the thing. I know the Paper Mario community is very divided in some cases, but here's my issue. If you're going to do a Paper Mario RPG game, do it right. That's what
do it right.
That's what, Paper Mario did for the N64. They did it right. That's what this game, the remaster of what I played not too long ago did right. I mean, it's easy as long as you think, and just think about how the mechanical processes were done in RPG moments, and then you go with it. I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, remember, May 23rd, 2024 is the launch of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, the remaster of the Switch. So,
yay!
That's pretty much all there is to talk about. So, I guess it's time.
Yeah,
All right.
my legs are killing me though, so enjoy polar bears for 60 seconds first.
Oh.
Respect the pouch. Respect it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I remember that commercial.
I remember the.
Respect the post! Respect it!
I remember attempting to do that when I was a kid. Blow up my fucking Capri Sun whenever
And
I had
then,
it
and then what happens? You fly in the air with your clothes off.
Those commercials were clever. Those commercials were clever back in those days.
Oh my gosh. And how cute are those fucking polar bears in the Arctic?
The fucking Coca-Cola.
The Arctic.
Polar bears.
Polar bears in the Arctic.
Those were.
Like that Capri Sun commercials bring back a lot of memories because we used to have Capri Sun almost every day when I was at school. Almost every day I had the fruit punch one, I think, and I used to do that all the time. Blow it up and fucking stomp it on the ground to see what would happen because I was a dumb 8-year-old thinking those ads were so cool. I want that to happen to me. And I'm thinking about it now. I'm just like, no, I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want my clothes keep flying.
Well, you know what? You could always do always do your version of the commercial.
No, because it wouldn't work now.
No. I mean, like editing with editing and all that.
What? So I throw on my fucking underwear on the goddamn camera? Fuck no.
That'd actually be worth a lot of money.
Oh Jesus! Let's just talk about the Joy Luck Club now. Damn it!
Hollywood Pictures presents the most critically acclaimed movie of the year, The Joy Luck Club. Time magazine declares it's enthralling, a typhoon of emotions, a fourfold turns of endearment. Joel Siegel raves it's an extraordinary film in every way. And Siskel and Ebert give it 2 thumbs up, way up, and call it a powerful drama.
Make me happy.
Don't miss the most talked about, best reviewed movie in America, The Joy Luck Club, rated R.
Starts Friday, October 1st at a select theater near you.
Sword literally just called me after I said I stopped those Capri Suns. I ended up being a Godzilla 2014 hater. Yes, I know I'm a Godzilla 2014 hater, but not after I stopped those Capri Suns. Anyway, this movie. Well, let me get through the basics first before I say anything further, because I'm going to share my history with this film like I usually do. Anyway. But Joy Luck Club is a 1993 American drama film directed by Wayne Wang. Yes, that's the director's name, Wayne Wang. who also directed Because of Winn-Dixie,
Oh.
Smoke, Anyone But Here. I believe that's what that movie's called.
Oh my god. He also did Because of Winn-Dixie.
I said that
He
already.
just said that. Write that
Damn
down.
it!
Oh my gosh.
Write it down. Write that down. Write that down. Asshole.
Oh my god. Say that. Who directed this film again?
Wayne Wang.
I thought you said Wing Wang.
No, Wayne Wang.
Still Wang, it's actually funny.
Okay. Let them get out of the system. Screenplay is by Amy Tang and Ronald Bass. Ronald Bass is actually the writer of Rain Man, believe it or not.
Oh.
He's one.
The Wing Man.
Yeah.
Based on the novel of A Joy Luck Club by Amy Tang. Amy Tan. Did she? Wait a second. I think she. Oh my god. You know, Amy Tang wrote a book that got turned into a show that I used to watch. Remember Sagwa, the Chinese Siamese cat on PBS? I remember that show.
I don't remember that.
She wrote the book that show was based on. You
That's
don't
pretty
remember that
cool.
show?
I don't remember.
That? I do. Anybody else remember? I hope I'm not the only one.
That's the only thing you
can't.
say at the wedding reception, but the other person would say I don't.
Ah, Jesus. Oh, my nose is killing me now. Produced by Patrick Markey, Wade Wang, as I previously stated, Amy Tan, as I previously stated, and Ronald Bass, as I previously stated, and was executive produced by one Oliver Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had a role in this movie, and I thought he was a producer at first. He produced it, but
I'm
no,
surprised.
it's
I'm surprised his name ain't Stones to go with the Wang.
Oh, you shut up. Oh my god, my nose is fucking murdering me right now.
Maybe you're about to have a nosebleed.
No, not that.
It's that time
I
of the
had
month again,
nosebleed.
Victor.
I had nosebleed once.
Oh yeah,
It's that time of the month again, Victor.
Starring, oh my god, how am I gonna fucking pronounce half these damn names? Oh, I'm gonna fucking try. I'm gonna butcher not every single one of them, because some of these people I do know, but oh my god, let's try. Starring Sai Chin, Q shit. Oh god, God help me.
Let's
keep going.
Chin? Is that how you pronounce it?
let me go to.
No, do not help him. Don't help him.
We'll do it after the fact.
Lisa Liu, France Nguyen. Now we're starting with the people I actually know in this movie. Ming Na Wen, Lauren Tom, Tamlin Tamina, Rosalind Chow, Paul Michael Chan, Andrew McCarthy, Christopher Rich, Russell Wong, and Vivian Wu. Released in, hold on, because the release date was really complicated for this movie. It was kind of complicated, and I'll tell you why for a second. It was released, hold on, come on, give me the thing. Okay, it was released in limited release in New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco on September 8th, 1993. Expanded to several hundred theaters by October 1st. Why on October 1st? Including states like states in Utah and Florida, and it opened in all the rest of the states on October 8th, like in Texas. And was distributed by Hollywood Pictures, which is one of the Disney adult divisions that I mentioned earlier. And the budget was $10.5 million. It made 32.9 million, almost 33 million. And I need to I'm about to fucking try and blow my fucking nose after this.
Doesn't sound too bad for box office success.
Oh my god, my nose, damn it. Why do I have to do it when I'm actually going to talk about this fucking movie that I love and hate it? The story goes like this. Well, there's a lot of stories. It's more complex than you think, but this is what is written down. This is what's written down for me right now. In San Francisco, a group of aging Chinese women meet regularly to trade familial stories while playing mahjong. In the series of 16 vignettes, 16? I convert into a different kind of structure than this that spans generation and continents. This adaptation of Amy Tan's best-selling novel explores cultural conflict and the often turbulent relationships between 4 first-generation Chinese women and their mothers. 86% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.7 out of 10 on IMDb, 3.8 or 9 on Letterboxd. It's one of those two. It's 8 or 9. 84% rating on Metacritic. Now, before I get in further, I'm gonna fucking blow my nose. I gotta get fucking tissue. I can't fucking.
It is 3.9, by the way.
Jordy, would you stop burping?
I can't help it. I mean, I got.
He's got to get it out of his system.
I have, yeah, and plus I've been hiccuping for a while.
Oh my god!
Not my fault.
Contain the burping on your own.
I'm gonna blow my nose on camera because everybody can see how disgusting this is.
So funny.
Oh god, I did a lot. Holy shit. Oh my god, we're
Jordy!
my manners here.
Would you be quiet? Would you be quiet?
Oh my god. Hunter makes a good point. This movie got an A+ on Cinema Score.
Whoa.
It did.
It did. That's actually very rare for Cinema Score to get an A+ for
Especially back
any
then.
movie.
Especially back then.
But
It's
nowadays,
more common now because the stupid faith-based movies always get an A+ now.
yeah.
But okay, I'll explain my relationship with this movie. First of all, I'm gonna ask. I'm probably gonna get this answer very quickly to any of you guys. Have you seen this movie before?
No.
No. What about you? No. So,
Jordy!
I had never heard of this movie until.
Never heard of it? You can't
Shut
fucking
up,
imagine the
Jordy!
Library of Congress.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Jesus. Okay, I first saw this movie when about I think it was during the pandemic. I want to say it was in the pandemic. It was Mother's Day when I saw it, and I saw it on Mother's Day. And oh my god! I want to talk.
Jordy!
I'm sorry.
I want to talk.
You disgusted as hippo.
Anyway, I saw this movie on Mother's Day during the pandemic. It was also, I think it was like Asian, like Heritage Month or Day, or I don't remember.
Oh
what it was
wow!
when I saw it, so it was kind of a complete coincidence at that point. So I saw it on Prime. They had it on Amazon Prime, so I watched it. I was stunned by the time it was over. I was stunned. I was just.
Hunter said, "Damn, that was loud."
Oh my god! Can you shut up about your burp? I want
No!
a movie that made me tear up.
Oh my god,
Dude.
Jordy!
Dudes, we need to have something to lighten the mood.
We already lightened the mood half the damn time.
Yeah,
This is
but
serious
Jordy-
time. This is serious talk.
Jordy, do yourself a favor so you can buy Victor sometime. Go to the nearest Home Depot, find some duct tape, and put it on your mouth.
Oh boy, this is gonna be complicated, am I? I'm gonna be here forever. Anyway, the point is the movie that I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So I decided, hey, put it on the wheel, and well, here we are. And before I get going about how I feel, I want somebody to talk about their feelings about it first. I'm gonna say either Jared or William, one of them two. Whoever speaks first.
Do we flip a coin?
You already talked. You go now.
Jared.
I talk. Okay, yeah. So this was my first experience with this movie. As I said, I had never heard of this movie before, but I'm always interested in, Victor's recommendations,
Because
especially when it's like something because honestly, like there's been quite a few movies that you've put on that like I haven't heard of or like barely heard of.
I
Like
have a very eclectic taste.
like Ransom was one that was like very interesting to me, and this movie, when I watched it and everything, it was one of those movies where I'm like, this is a movie that my boss would really love. And as soon as I finished it, I actually watched this at work.
Oh wow!
I just
I
just checked the chat.
Not the best place to watch it, but
It's depressing as fuck, so
I told her that this is a movie that you need to watch. This is your kind of movie, just about women sitting around talking. And I don't know where to begin and everything. I just love the structure of the movie, and I love how it's told from the perspective of, these first generation Chinese women in America and then their mothers and stuff. And I think it really paints this really beautiful picture of how, especially how love works and how things may not work out in the beginning, but they can eventually. It's just really interesting watching these women, especially in the beginning of their lives, really struggle. I connected a lot with I can't remember. I really am bad with any of their names in this movie, but it was the one with the husband that was seeing somebody else, and they have this conversation of I just want I want to know your opinion, I want us to argue.
I love that shit. I love that shit. I'll explain the structure because
it was so freaking good.
Yeah.
This movie, I'll explain the structure before I go back to you. This movie technically doesn't even have a 3-act structure. This is a 4-act structure, like a fucking television series would, because it's shown from a perspective of one at a time. The movie opens regular, like a prologue, things like that, right? And then it goes to these individual stories, goes one at a time between.
Look at this
the
in
mother
the chat.
and the daughter and their relationship with each other. Usually, it's like a flashback from China first, and explaining the mother's story, and then it cuts to the daughters, and it goes pretty much 4 times. So it's a 4-act structure, and it is such an interesting way of structuring a movie. It is such an interesting way. Anyway, go back to what you were saying.
But Jordy said something about the comments.
Hey,
I show up and count victors and talk, and finally the prophecy is true. Oh, wait, never mind.
Hey, Romy.
But
it's a moment, Jerome.
I freaking loved that scene, and just it, honestly, the daughters and everything, they're really good, especially Ming-Na
phenomenal.
Ren's character.
Oh wow,
she is fantastic, especially in the last 30 minutes of the movie and everything. But really, I think the heart of the movie is the mothers and their stories. Those are so enthralling to watch.
What you were saying? I'm sorry, I got rudely interrupted. What did you say?
The mother's stories, the daughters are great and everything, but the mother's stories is just.
I think
absolutely.
I have such strong feelings about the movie. I both love them both, all those stories equally, in certain different ways, and it's just one of those things where it was so interesting. It's the whole movie is just especially when it comes to the mother stories. Oh my god, first of all, it's a fucking depressing movie.
Oh my god.
There's also touching on a lot of things of never feeling you're good enough, not being able to please your mother. I know there's
worth,
yes,
as they say in the movie.
It touches on those things that I feel are universal, because some people just they feel like they try their best and everything, and they just don't feel loved or appreciated, and they
movie.
are. It's just
it has that strong connection throughout pretty much most of the stories.
Yes.
And it's just one of those things where it's holy shit, it's one of those it's like you said, it's universal. I don't think you have to be Asian to fully understand this movie. I'm fucking Hispanic, and I made three white guys watch this movie because I knew how it would connect to them.
Well, you have to be so specific.
Hey, I said I was Hispanic, so I'm oddly specific about myself too.
Oh,
Specific. What?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Anyway, Jared,
Anyway, Soren's still.
I don't know. We can move on to William, maybe, or
Soren's still laughing about what I did earlier.
I guess I'll let him talk now, and then I'll probably understand and try to talk about this movie in a more. It's complicated
My
because of the
God,
fucking
Jordy.
structure, but
Would you?
Well, I'm laughing at Roby's comment.
I am. You didn't know I was? I am.
What do you think I was laughing at?
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
I can't help it.
I can't help it.
Well, what? Okay, next time you start laughing too much, I'll say, William.
Jesus.
Wait, here's a spinoff: 3 white guys and a Hispanic. Yeah, we used to have Uriel around for that until Victor took his place.
Go ahead.
This is just like one of these movies where I had no idea what to expect because I did not see any trailers or clips whatsoever because this is just one of those movies where I felt
You
like
have to walk in blind for this movie. You have to kind of walk in blind. It's better not to watch those trailers.
yeah, when
I walked in blind too.
I was watching that movie on a Sunday night, and this is just one of these things where I was just like so emotionally moved from the start, especially with like the first 15 minutes of the movie. I could have sworn that I felt a tear going across my cheeks because the way that scene was presented on screen with the
The going away party. That's
going
away party.
yeah, the going yeah. And
Which
that
it's just the prologue of the fucking movie, and you already have a fucking tear. It didn't even go to the meat of the actual fucking movie.
and literally like the meat portion of the actual film that is like in the middle of it where you get to experience all of the families and their backstories. I was mostly just like moved. Like when you have a script that is very not only heartwarming but wholesome at the same time.
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. It's fucking
Oh my-
devastating. It breaks your heart.
Oh, there were times in that movie
It is
where
devastating.
I was just like really devastated to the point where I wanted to ball up. And all these characters in the movie, I got so hooked with every single character because
It has such a structure to where you feel for every single one of them. You have time to really connect with all of them. It has that kind of structure. If it was like, say, if Christopher Nolan would have directed this movie, it would have been incoherent as fuck because it would be messing with time. It already kind of messes with time, but it'll be even more messing with time like he always does.
Yeah, speaking of the structure, for a movie that runs around 2 hours and around like
19
minutes, it is perfectly structured.
It is.
Like I didn't
feel
no
like
idea
it was
how they were
fucking
able to do
2 hours
it.
and 19 minutes when I saw it again today. I
Like
did.
there was not a single moment wasted
No,
in
it's
that
not.
movie
Mm-mm.
because
There's none.
it was just like all these characters gave such phenomenal performances, especially June, who was the actress who played the original Mulan.
Wen, Fennec herself.
Yeah.
Fennec
from The
Shand.
Mandalorian.
Fennec Shand.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Oh yeah, I was like this last week, like. "Ah!"
and literally the story here about the mother and daughter relationships is such beautifully crafted.
For the
and
record, which
felt
one was
so
your favorite?
Literally, if I had to choose one, I don't know. Like, it's kind of like hard to tell because I was like very moved by all these characters. Like, there's not a single
I think I
dull
was able
moment.
to pick out my favorite. I think I was able to.
Which one?
I'll save it for when I talk.
Will you
Alrighty.
talk?
Alrighty. And like, I'm just happy at this point that Victor actually recommended me this film because I'm glad that I actually saw this movie because it's one of those movies too where I never even heard of until
I've
now.
never even heard of this. I'm shocked all of y'all didn't even heard of this movie.
Yeah.
I never heard of this either.
Yeah,
Plus,
like-
this
like
was
for-
done 2 years before I was born, so.
Yeah, for a movie that came out in 1993, I was mostly familiar with like Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Batman: Mask of the Phantasm, Tombstone. Did
Mask
What's
of the
Eating
Phantasm's
Gilbert
on
Grape came out?
What?
Did What's Eating Gilbert Grape came out that year as well?
Yes, it
I
did.
think
Yes, it
yeah.
And
It
that,
did.
that was a great movie too. And this just is one of these things too where I think if people were to experience this film for the first time, you have to like literally see no trailers or clips.
No TV spots, no commercials. No, you just saw one because I put it in there because I have a style on the show that I want to maintain. But anyway,
Yeah, it's just one of these things where I had to go in blind, and what I got was just a spectacular film from beginning to end. And
Okay.
this is just one of these things where it's most likely going to be on like my favorites of that year list.
okay, yeah, it's one of my favorites of 1993. And no, it's not fucking Cop and a Half. Give me.
Oh,
a
with
break.
Burt Reynolds.
Now this movie, I guess, I love
Yay.
the structure and the story of the film because, like I said, 4-act structure.
Uh,
The movie starts out first and foremost with a going away party for June, who played by Ming-Na Wen, because it's said very early on in the movie that her mother has been dead for 4 months. She's died 4 months before the movie begins, and what happens is that she finds out that that her mother had 2 twin babies that that have been long lost, and they have written a letter, possibly like they've been gone back, like Auntie Lindo, which I'm about to talk to in a minute, which is part of the first story, writes them, and pretty much they respond to it, and they want to see, they want to reunite and all that stuff, but there's a secret that Auntie Lindo is hiding, and we don't know what it is until 2/3 of the way through what exactly happens, but it has that mystery element that I really enjoy. I'm like, why is she lying? Why is she lying to Juno about this? And because we don't know, because we know now that when she reads the letter, she's lying. She's not directly translating what it says.
Mm-hmm.
So we're interested right away. What does that letter actually say? And then after that, we kind of get to know her a little bit about Jude's upbringing, how she's kind of rivals with Waverly, who I'm about to talk about in just a minute,
Waverly.
and about the piano and shit, and
Mm.
yeah. So yeah, it's a really interesting concept there. But I guess I'm gonna talk about the 4 stories now individually. First, Lindo and Waverly, because with Lindo, when in China, she is essentially sold off to marriage, which at 15, which is like, oh my god, this is like fucked up. This movie's already fucked up as it is.
Yeah.
And then when it's revealed that it's actually like a boy, like around her age, yeah, that's even more fucked up. It's like this makes deep impact with the marriage between Leo and Sarah less fucked up. It's less fucked up than this shit is, because the people who the quote unquote matchmaker who set them up, she just wants them to have fucking babies at like age, like, you're gonna ask 15-year-olds to start fucking already having babies? I'm like, what is this, 16 and pregnant or something?
Oh my god. Lifetime movie.
You know I had to make that joke.
Lifetime movie, people.
MTV. That's an MTV show. But,
MTV Lifetime. Who gives a shit?
Okay, but she, because of this, her mother kind of, before this whole thing happens, Lindo's mother kind of abandons her, like, emotionally, and that scene is incredibly like devastating. Like, remember there's this scene where she's telling they're eating, she's like, oh, don't stuff yourself too fat because you're gonna get yourself fat, because she wants to be ready for that, concubine type of shit. And like, it's the point where they like, she hates it there. She hates it. She doesn't love the guy she is married to, and she makes up this basically almost like the 20th century version of Jackass, where she makes a prank about how the spirits somehow she had a dream about she saw the spirits, and if they don't, and that the marriage was all a mistake, and if they don't break it up, they are gonna get cursed, and it's all a lie, obviously. And the way she comes up with the lies and how the narration explains the lies, and it's like complete like a Rube Goldberg machine because she completely planned this out, is incredibly clever. It really is. And then what happens is that she is, first of all, the matchmaker, she gets pissed off by this, but and they're all pissed by this, and essentially.
Wait, what?
What?
Did you pissed off Itis?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Write it down. But essentially,
that's an actual disease. I'm like, well, count me as the first one.
So they wrongly impaired them for money and all that other stuff, and then I think it's the mother of the kid, like the husband or whatever, orders the matchmakers out of their lives and allows a servant girl to marry the kid, and eventually gets the grandson she desires because she's pregnant. The servant girl is pregnant, and then Lindo leaves and moves to Shanghai. But the most important thing about it is when it cuts to Waverly, and her relationship between she's engaged to this guy. It's a white guy named Rich, and Lindo is just it almost seems like she doesn't accept him at all, at all whatsoever.
Yeah,
There's this
very
funny scene where he's trying to learn Chinese manners and completely fucking fails at it.
That stuff was some of my favorite too. Like the scene with her talking about it's custom for her to be like, this cooking is not very good or whatever, too much salt or whatever.
I'm
But
gonna put a lot of soy sauce. All I need is
soy sauce. Yeah.
But actually, she made something good, but it's custom to kind of
say it's bad.
Yeah,
it needs soy sauce.
Before that,
okay, Gary.
Before that, I want to say that Lindo exploits Waverly for chess stuff. Like, she becomes a chess champion.
Soy sauce.
Life magazine, and she's annoyed by her essentially showing off Waverly to the point where she quits chess for one day, and then because her mother gets kind of she gives her the silent treatment. She's like, okay, I'll go back to chess. And what happens is that she goes back to chess and she fucking instantly loses the next game. Instantly loses, and she never plays chess ever again. And that kind of... This movie's a lot about generational trauma. This is about generational trauma. Let's put it this way. And it's one of those things where, it continues with, she's engaged to Rich and Lindo is not happy about it. And then there's this scene, which is the best part of this fucking segment, where they go to a hair salon and, they try to get Lindo's hair done. And there's this scene where literally Waverly asks if Lindo likes Rich. And it ultimately turns out that she does. And then, it's Waverly kind of venting her frustrations out on Lindo, but it's a very emotional scene. It is so fucking good. It is so fucking good. And the segment ends with Rich almost successfully using chopsticks, but he fucking the bead or whatever fucking falls on his fucking shirt and stuff. And it's a great segment. Second one, Ying Ying, who this is the one that Jordy really doesn't like, because there's this scene because she is in love with this guy, right?
Oh yes.
And it turns out he is not only a cheating bitch. Well, no, I don't even call him a cheating bitch. He's a cheating cunt, and he's also very fucking abusive. And she gets instantly just depressed as fuck, to the point where she makes a terrible decision. Like she wants to get back at him, and she accidentally drowns her baby son
Oh
in the fucking
man.
bathtub.
Yeah.
It is
That was
devastating.
it was.
Devastating.
And then
And
she was like hugging that baby for
because she
because
now realized what she did, and
she didn't, and she was like screaming
and she
in
was
agony.
traumatized from that. She was traumatized for so many years to the point where
Oh
she has
my
these
gosh.
places where she just stands straight, and it's just like kind of not doing anything. She's traumatized. But the main portion is with her daughter Lena. This, like, she's married to this guy who's, let's just say, he's a prick. He is a prick. He is like trying to divide money and making, he's making it all about money, trying to split the costs of everything. And she ignores most of her needs and stuff. She evenly split the cost of their life evenly with things that they both share. And her financial arrangements are Lena is completely uncomfortable, and she's unhappy with her marriage, and it's just really devastating to the point where he's just sitting there watching fucking Jeopardy instead of talking to her about none of this stuff.
Yeah, and
He's
he
just
was
sitting there
like
watching
eating
stupid
ice
Jeopardy.
cream.
It's
Yeah,
He was
eating
eating
ice cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the Chinatown version of Jeopardy either.
Yeah, it's a real legit Jeopardy too. And then what happens is that she asserts herself in the situation by knocking over a table in the bedroom. Like this apartment she now lives in is like so like it almost looks like a prison.
Yes.
It's so
Oh.
industrial.
It's lifeless. It's cold because she always talks about how it's cold.
It's fucking prison. And
Yeah.
anyway, she knocks over the fucking table and causes a vase to fall and break. Lena goes upstairs and literally admits to her essentially that she's unhappy. And Ying Ying tells her, you should fucking leave. And that's what she does. You see a new fiance at the end of the segment. And, and she's happier with her life. Okay, we're going down to the third one now. And the third one, this might be my favorite. Involving An Mei. This is her backstory is probably the most devastating. Well, okay, other than the ending, this is like the most devastating thing because her mother abandoned her when she was like 5, and we learned that she was like a concubine, like a prostitute. She was in prostitution, and she was also married to this guy, and she's reunited eventually by her lost mother after like the grandma gets sick and she's about to die, and she instantly like regrets what she did to her back in the past, so she like slits her. I don't want to say it's her wrist because it's like more like her arm, and gives her blood because it's a Chinese tradition. If you're really like to have the ultimate sacrifice to save your loved one, and drinking her blood like it's Dracula and shit. But I'm like, by American science, I'm just like, oh, isn't that gonna kill them quicker? But it's a Chinese tradition. I'm not gonna judge that by how I judge American science and American medical bullshit and how the stuff medically is today. But she then takes her to the mother, reinserts herself, she back into her life, and they go off to her new place, and she's like part of living with like a rich as fuck family with this guy who's an absolute cunt face, and he has so many different fucking wives. It's not even funny. It's pretty much prostitution at this fucking point. And when it's revealed that it's revealed that later that because she's considered the second wife, but in the twist is that she's actually the first wife. That twist is fucking crazy. Because
It sure was.
What happened was that her mother was mourning the death of her husband on the temple. The second wife met and befriended her, enticed her to meet the guy, the good and Mahjong, and then probably the most shocking scene in the movie, ends up raping and impregnating her.
Mm.
And what happens is that the baby that the second wife has is technically hers. That shit is devastating. She takes it away and keeps it as her own fucking property. Meaning she's about as much of a cunt face as the other guy. And it's just crazy to me. It is so nuts. It's just devastating. What now? Hold on. 1 second. One second.
It sure was.
I was trying to say something, because I don't understand why, he didn't go to me after he went to.
Yeah, I was thinking about it too.
Yeah. Don't
What
worry.
happened?
Oh, well.
Never mind.
What happened?
Well, after you went with Jared and then you went to William, you never went to me.
All right, I'm getting to you in a second. I'm almost done here. So, yes, I am. I'm almost done here. So, that stuff happens. And what happens is that she finds out the truth via the nanny, right? And she has nowhere else to go after she got raped, impregnated, and she has to reluctantly become the fourth wife. And, Anne learns about this from the nanny. And what happens is that after she tells him the truth, even more devastating of all, the mother kills herself. She kills herself with the sticky dumplings with opioid. I believe that's in it.
Opioid, yeah.
Opioid. And
I believe so.
You said opioid.
It is devastating as fuck.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She essentially chose her day of her death to warn the guy with the vengeance of her angry ghost. And she vows, now the guy has no choice but to honor her mother and makes her the honorable first wife. But the best part of this fucking segment is when we cut to the present with Rose, her daughter, and she is married to this guy who truly loves her. She's part of a rich billionaire family. This guy is part of it. And she, the mother of the guy, is like a racist piece of shit and just pompous. And she's like, oh, I don't know, like, Vietnam was not popular with us. And she's like, I am not Vietnamese, I'm American. And she's saying all these racist things that reminded me.
She even said, you know what else she said that made me laugh?
What?
She said her and her family are a liberal family.
Oh my God, that's right. She says they're a liberal family.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like they're just kind of full of shit. And
yeah, exactly.
And the guy, bless him, she defends her. I'm like, you can't talk this way about the one I love. You can't talk this way about my girlfriend. You can't fucking say that. And pretty much what he said reminded me of this scene from The Social Network, which I'll play to you now.
Sorry, my Prada's at the cleaners, along with my hoodie and my fuck you flip-flops, you pretentious douchebags.
My favorite line.
You must understand, we are a very, very liberal family.
But anyway, she falls in love with him. That's the basic portrait of it. But then he slowly kind of starts to take her for granted. He becomes bored. And what happens is that their marriage starts falling fucking apart. It starts falling apart. It's devastating. And it's one of those things where she, it's one of those, like, she also suspects that Ted might be cheating on her, which he asserts that is not the main reason for their problems. It's not the main reason. So he's seeing someone else. And then that's when Aunt May tells her the story. And then after that, in the present, Aunt May encourages Rose to stand up to Ted for herself and her daughter, or nothing will change. So there's this great scene. She's in the fucking rain. It's fucking pouring. And she kind of, in a way, possesses the spirit of Aunt May's mother in a second way. It's like, I've been dead for 60 years and all this other shit.
Not for 60 years.
And she kind of reclaims her strength and tells him to get the fuck out of the house. He will leave the house and he will not take their daughter away from her. And then she tells him, she was ultimately wrong because, she was being submissive. She was kind of, meeting their mans and the pressures of all that stuff. And, she was wrong that consider her love for him as less worthy as his love for her. And what happens is it's a very happy ending because he decides to take her seriously, stop taking her for granted, and they go back together. They come back together. It's a great ending to that story. But then, and it's my favorite of the stories, by the way. This or this last one. I can't really choose. Then we go back to the main story arc with Ming-Na Wen's character of Jude, and we eventually learn, like where they're going away. She's going to see the twin babies, and at the end of the party, after it's all over, her father comes up to her and kind of like this is flashback that probably the best scene of the fucking movie, where June's whole story is that she feels like she is a disappointment to her mother, right?
Mhm.
And there's this scene where they talk. It's a flashback cut the year before the movie takes place. And because Waverly is she's like part of like an ad agency or whatever. Waverly's kind of making fun of her for because she works at a tax firm. And she, doesn't like the way the advertisement is making fun of her. And again, she considers her mother to be a disappointment. She thinks her mother considers her a disappointment. So what happens is that they have this talk about this whole stuff, and she reveals to her that she doesn't feel that way. She feels like you're not a disappointment. You eat the bag crab when everybody else wants high quality. That shit stuck with me.
Mhm.
That shit is one of the most powerful scenes in any movie. That whole fucking flashback. You just gotta see it to believe it. It is fucking just made me almost tear up. It really did. She accepts. It's clear that she loves her for what she is, and her style is better than Waverly. She even says that.
Waverly.
So yeah, and then it's revealed what actually happened to the babies. Apparently, the flashbacks with Suan, her mother. And it's in World War II. The Japanese have taken over the Chinese place. She takes over China, and she, gets out of there with her twin babies, and then she gets dysentery and gets sick. She gets so fucking ill. She thinks she's going to die. So emotionally, she puts the babies in a tree with all her belongings and gold.
Actually, it was underneath the tree, not
underneath the tree, underneath the tree, whatever the fuck it is. But this scene is fucking devastating as fuck, man.
Oh yeah.
It is soul crushing once you learn what that happened, and the fact that she never heard from him again, even because she dies before this movie even begins, is even more devastating.
Oh yeah.
But then it reveals to that end what the father says about because of this, she put her passions and her hopes and dreams into June. Even all of his into her. It is just that shit. The father acting in that scene, that is just masterful. And then the movie ends with with her going to China and seeing the twins.
That moment.
Yeah.
And then there's this. It's a very subtle thing where you could actually see her mother's face on one of the twins, as if she is in another life, taking you in another life, brother, into a whole nother meaning. Thank you, Desmond. That final scene is just, it is so heartwarming and so emotional. It made me almost tear up.
Yeah, that was the moment too where I got teared up too.
It is just so.
I
amazing.
shed a tear myself, but again, you're gonna have to do a lot more than try to make me cry. I mean, when it came.
And also one thing I forgot to mention, the narration, because the movie deals with a lot of narration, but it is done so beautifully.
Like
oh my
Saving Private Ryan was the thing that actually made me, was one that really got to me. But this movie, I mean, I can take whatever you can throw at me. I mean, if it was the Book of Henry, now that would have been a different story.
Oh, fuck the Book of Henry. Fuck you, Colin Trevorrow. You're gonna get me pissed off about Colin Trevorrow again? Damn it. Anyway.
Dude, lighten the up.
Anyway, Jordy, you talk now. What do you think about it?
Well, first of all, I didn't know what to expect when I first watched this movie. I mean, now for the first time ever, I watched it few hours, or actually, I'd say 12 hours prior before we went on the air, which is a first, because usually I'd watch a movie before showtime, like right before the last few minutes. And I decided, you know what, I might as well get this over and done with, because I know I'll have some stuff to do, yada, yada, yada. So I went into this movie blind. I did not know what to expect. But then there were things that I was like, okay, I like some of this storytelling. It's talking about major characters, like, in fact, it's like multi-main cast, as always, just like it was with last week's film. We just hit the 3-hour mark about 4 seconds ago anyway. But yeah, just like with last week, 12 Angry Men, it was a multi-main cast, but this time it was involving, Chinese women. And I mean, I actually thought it was pretty good. Storytelling was actually pretty well decent, and also the other things within them was mostly how it built up the characters of why they are who they are and what led them to being who they are. Now, like Victor said, I was not a big fan of that baby, accidentally drowning thing, because now call me conservative or whatever you may be. As a born again Christian, I cherish all life.
Again, it was an accidental death.
It was an accidental death, but still, here's the thing. That's one of the things that really get off my really get on my nerves and really rub me a wrong way. You see, the thing is, I don't like seeing death towards children at all. I mean, sure, you could probably think there's a tee-hee comical way in certain aspects, but then again, that's one of the things that really get me off my rocker. I hate that kind of stuff. Okay? And if people don't see where I'm coming from, then you're either as delusional or you're blind as all hell, and probably deaf as somebody can be deaf at. But either way, you can understand where I'm coming from. But the rest of the movie itself, I can understand the aspects within it, including that. And I got to say, at least it's telling a story, and it's not trying to, prolong, certain aspects. I love the fact that they were centering it around all one person without it being about her the entire time.
The structure is amazing.
I just think, it's a very good movie. I'm not going to say it's the greatest movie of all time, but just a good movie that I think some people need to watch to understand certain cultures and understanding. And by the way, whenever you keep thinking like, liberals aren't that bad. Oh, really? Then ask the liberal family that, just discriminated that Chinese chick not too long ago.
No, I think they're actually conservative.
No, she said she was liberal.
I know, but I don't fucking like liberals or conservatives. I made it very clear. Fuck politics.
I need to have a topic one day regarding why we don't have younger politicians trying to run for White House. That's a topic for another time. But anyway, so regardless, for me, I think this movie is a must watch for reasons. It shouldn't be done for, like right off the spot. It should be given reasons why you should watch it. Like if you're going through something like say if you're a woman, and you're having to go through something that you really are hating right now, watch this film. Because, and it doesn't matter if you're Asian. It doesn't matter if you're,
it's like universal.
Yeah, it's universal. And by the way, just so we're clear, when Victor sent me the link to the movie to watch it, apparently there was a problem. William told me
English subtitles because we have to.
Yeah, and you had to switch it to Chinese bilingual. Is that the right thing?
Yes, that is right, and that's why.
What about you? Did you do that, William?
I think I did. Yeah.
good.
Well,
because I didn't want you to
he
miss
had to
any of the
get.
dialogue.
He provided me with a different link than the one you sent me because again, because
okay.
the English
Yeah.
subtitles. But here's the problem:
Yeah.
the only way you can watch this movie is watch it with the Chinese bilingual. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, because on the Blu-ray there's gonna be no fucking problem with that, obviously, and I had no problem with my file. Did you have a problem with that, Jared? If what the scenes are in Chinese and there was not fucking subtitles? Because they're
No. See, okay, so I was having trouble because like I was watching it on my phone and everything, and the link that William had sent me, it was like it kept like popping up the like your phone is infected, even though it's all a lie and everything. So I ended up having to get a different link.
Well, I watched it on
my
the computer.
own. I went to 123 Movies, and it worked fine.
All right, that's good. That's good enough.
Well, I watched it on the computer right here.
One of the problems was the subtitles were extremely small, and I was.
At least you could fucking see what they're saying, even if it's small.
Well, at least you could like increase like the font size of the
some
subtitles.
websites you can increase the fonts. I don't know if that one you could increase the font, but you might have to take a look at that. But yeah, anything else, Jordy?
Other than that, I give this movie 4 out of 5 or 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, for me, 5. This is just 5 all day for me. This is an absolute fucking masterpiece.
Like, if it wasn't for that certain scene, maybe I would have given
it. But at the same time, there's a reason behind it. Like, judging by what the character is going through, you could at least you don't defend her actions because clearly she doesn't. She's emotionally traumatized from it, but you see the steps along the way to determine that's why it happened.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not defending what she did. Clearly, she's like crying and traumatized over it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like she did it on purpose. No. It's not like fucking Darren Aronofsky killing the baby, ripping fucking next baby. Fuck you, mother.
See.
Fuck Darren Aronofsky.
I would also give this movie kind of like with Jordy. I would give it a 4 out of 5 or 8 out of 10. I think it's a movie that is like, if you want to see, if you want to, well, yes, if you want to cry, but if you want to kind of see the Chinese American experience from a female perspective, I don't think you could get any better than this film. I think it really does a good job of portraying that, and the stories are all
incredible,
really good, and the acting,
they're actually unique in their own way.
Oh, I forgot the acting. Oh my god, the acting is fucking incredible in this movie.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it is amazing. I don't understand why it got nominated for fucking Oscars. It got nominated for
I'm surprised too.
Nominated for
Wait, this never got nominated for the Oscars?
No, it didn't.
Damn, bro.
It got
not a
nominated
single one.
Not even for like, okay, it got a nominated for a BAFTA for best adapted screenplay and no Oscar nominations. None.
Whoa, that's a crime.
That's disgusting. Oh, the score. The score is amazing.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I think it's because of that Chinese, background music. I mean, it's
so good.
As a matter of fact, speaking of background music, I gotta tell you guys this story real quick before we get to the other ratings. When my mom was trying to call somebody, for some supplies, did you know when she's waiting, you know what the waiting music is? It sounds like. It sounds like freaking 70s, 80s porn music. I wish I was making this shit up, but it's true.
But yeah, the score is so good.
Next time I'll have to bring her on here and let her, tell you guys personally how she thinks of the music.
But the music is so good. It's so great.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I meant for when she's waiting for, for somebody to pick up on the line while she's waiting for.
But yeah, it's
not the movie.
Yeah.
I don't think she's ever seen this movie before.
The music, what else did I talk? When I talked about the music, what did I? Oh wait, it didn't get nominated for any Oscars. None, not even one. That's shocking.
That's a crime.
That is a crime.
I said yeah.
Like Siskel and Ebert loved this movie.
Oh yeah, they praised the shit out of it.
Roger Ebert gave it 4 stars out of 4. 4 out of 4. A perfect movie. And Gene Siskel called it the 7th best movie in 1993, and Roger Ebert named it number 5 of the best in 1993. And yet no Oscar nominations? You're disgusting, Academy.
Oh my gosh.
What kind of racist shit are you up on?
I don't know.
Because let's face it, the Academy, let's face it, they're kind of racist too. But other than that, this movie is great. So let's spin the wheel. We've gone way
I know this is our
Wait.
longest
What about
episode in a while.
What about William?
He gave it a 5.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yes, he did. Didn't you say it?
Yeah, I did. It's easily one of the best movies of 1993. It's right up there with Jurassic Park, Batman Mask of the Phantasm, Schindler's List, Nightmare Before Christmas, Tombstone, What's Eating Gilbert Grape. It's
Homer
just
Bound.
I haven't seen Homer Bound, but it's easily one of the best movies of 1993. It's like in my
Okay.
top 10.
Not gonna waste any further time. Let's just spin the wheel in 3, 2, 1. Now.
All right,
Come
let's
on.
do it.
Wheel of bullshit.
Canada!
Ah, son of a
Canada!
bitch! It almost got to
Also,
Batman
it's
Mask
a
of the
horror
Phantasm.
film. Jordy, you're out. It's a horror
Yeah.
film. Jordy, you're out.
Oh, I'm out for next week. Okay.
Because it's a horror film. Jared, by
Well,
default,
I could still
Alright.
be here. I just don't have to
yeah, of
review.
course you can still be here, but
Hold
like,
on.
you know, you can't because you're not. I know you're not crazy about horror films, so.
Oh, damn right. I'm not.
So,
Look at
it's
this.
on Blu-ray. I'm
Like,
gonna order
it's
the
like
fucking
always,
Blu-ray,
I'm
so
not
I can
gonna
get here
reveal-
before the weekend. I had to order the Blu-ray.
I mean, I'm not going to review films that are,
Horror
horror
films.
films or gay films or whatever.
That means you're gonna have probably a problem with Chasing Amy. You're gonna watch Chasing Amy, so you'll be out for that too. But I love Chasing
He won't
Amy.
be here for Alexander.
Oh, gee.
What does Alexander
Oh,
have
my-
to do with? Oh, is he gay? Is it?
Oh my
no,
god.
he's like, I don't know. They barely
bisexual, maybe?
touch on it.
I don't know.
Alexander,
As long as
He
Jared.
was
it's like no-
bi,
I don't
kind
know.
of.
Yeah, Jared.
Okay.
The day we had to review that movie. Oh my god.
There's no fucking slipcover, but I found one that's like $12.99, so I might pick that up. It's gonna come here on Friday. I have to fucking order it
Nice.
because I want it to get here before we do the show. I want it to come here. So because I was just
Oh,
I was
nice.
thinking about ordering the Blu-ray anyway. Here's the thing though. This movie's better than Jennifer's Body. This movie is so much better than Jennifer's Body.
I agree.
And this is our first movie that's not American. This is our first not. Well, no, that's not true.
No.
Bad taste. Fucking hell.
Bad taste.
I
New
was thinking about,
Zealand.
oh my god, this is like our first movie that's like from a different country, but because it's from Canada, it's a Canadian film. But no, bad taste.
Uh-huh.
We have New Zealand actors, so I'm gonna order that once I get off here.
I love Ginger Snaps.
I fucking love it too.
I have not seen it.
You know, it's actually one of the most accessible movies on our show because you can find it on YouTube for free. You can find it on Tubi.
Yeah, I was just looking. I was
You
like,
find it on
I
YouTube
easily
for
see
free.
this. I'm like,
You got
yeah.
Tubi, Freevee, whatever. But I'm gonna
Got
buy it because I don't
Tubi
want to
for
deal with fucking
free?
ads. Plus, I've seen the film before, but
I
I think you
have
like it,
too.
Jared. I think you might like it. And also,
Yeah.
it's a pretty good precursor to Freddy vs. Jason because you're gonna keep Freddy
Oh my
vs.
God.
Jason. We'll get to why.
Yeah, the first time I watched Ginger Snaps was actually when I was attending college. Actually.
First time was for my scared shitless when I started up back in 2019. Yeah,
Cool.
2019. So
Cool.
yeah, first.
At least with this
Canadian
one, I have heard of it.
Oh yeah, okay. And it also aired on Sci-Fi when I was a kid all the time. But yeah, Jennifer's Body. I'm gonna probably roast that movie next week too.
Oh.
Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here. You want to do the honors, Jordy?
Well, folks, that being said, if you like this episode of the Popcorn Panel Podcast, episode 68, the Joy Luck Club,
Club.
19
That's what it's called.
1993 review, Moon. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you missed your chance in the live chat, comment down below. Give us your thoughts and opinions. Also, be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever this channel does an upload, a premiere, or a live stream like this one at all times. Same goes for the Count Victor Devalle, the Saint Jared Ross, the Conqueror William Braun, and yours truly, the Young Blood Outsider Jordy Scow, aka J Mounts Jet. With that being said, God bless you all. Have a great night and stay healthy for better tomorrow. So, yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Go home.
I am gonna go. Wait, I am.
I am home.
I am home.
Not that one.
Okay, we're going home now. Bye. See you for Canada Fun 226
Now,
next
excuse me,
week.
though. I gotta pray that a full moon won't show up until I turn into a werewolf.
Or
Let's not be goths next week. Let's not pretend to be cosplaying as goths next week.
Or if you turn into a great ape.
Anyway, I'm going. I'm tired. Bye.
Waverly.
Moo!